to the lightning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hey, getting started just a little late here. I think we're filling. I was kind of late to the group as well. So, yeah, we're doing some hard mode Dreadsail Reef. I am Nightblade healing as usual.
I'm sure there's
And I
more
think we
than
got a
that.
Phil, and Adam is doing an amazing job, as always,
Broad strokes
of
for the
going
first
through
two bosses.
all of the details for the new folks. Also, let me get my chat up. Hey, Lyriel. Thank you so much for saying hello.
That
There
lets
we
me up on
go.
the island.
Looks like the chat bot's working. And you know what? Let me clear
Actually,
the old
change
messages.
my BPO wizards page.
Gut.
All right.
And then
What up, Vatra?
I have.
I think that's Vatra.
Trash and
are we in?
Bosses.
Are we in? I feel like we're in.
I'm only doing Xenas on Reef. Is that what that says?
Correct.
That's
What up, Vaughn?
Correct.
What's going on, man?
But
What's
so
good?
You'll only need
What up, Ghetto?
Twins.
Dang, bro. I missed the Helldiver stream again. Ah, man. It was a little impromptu, man. I'm sorry about that. You can, I don't know. I don't know if you do Twitch alerts. Those can get kind of annoying if there's a lot of people you follow. You can hit the bell thing and it'll, like, notify you. But, yeah, man. Sorry. It was spontaneous. I just got a message that, like, everybody was in. Everybody, we're going to have a full group. And so, yes, sir.
Sweet.
Do a quick mic test, Tara.
Hello, hello. If I'm not too quiet, or if I'm too quiet, make sure to turn me up.
Tell us the ending of Expedition 33, Ratman.
It's too good. I'd cry.
You should have, well, you actually specifically might not want to tap the boss so that you can send the Atros. Okay,
So did I. Didn't join in time.
I hear Han Solo dies.
Does this be
It's true.
bite me in the butt?
What are you talking about?
He
with
shot
it?
second in this game.
Expedition 33.
Expedition.
Oh,
It's really good. Buy it.
Okay,
Yeah,
jump is good.
a lot of good things about it.
Spoiler alert, the first 32 expeditions didn't go so well.
Ah, trample.
The sequel.
Come on.
Swash did a bit of a runner for 4 daggers. Make sure you stack on him.
Oh, that guy looked a little loose. It's hard to get out everything in the course of a trash pack that I need to get out. It gets a little ridiculous. I guess I should just focus on the trample for the pillagers and call it good there.
Jumps are good. Both doing daggers.
Next one will be Saturday, just as an FYI. I've been trying to do Saturday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern, and then do
By the way, Adam, I changed to
4
exhausted.
p.m.
I'm
Mountain
gonna see
Time
how well I can survive
Tuesdays,
in here with
which
it.
is 6 p.m. Eastern.
Fine.
I don't know if those are
A
useful
couple of weeks
times, but
ago.
Okay.
those are kind of like set runs
Remember, I was
now.
on Pragmatic and
Tuesday-
you gave me shit about it.
Tuesday, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of.
And then,
depends
yeah, I'll try to
on
let you guys know a little bit more ahead of
GPS
time when we're
and
doing them,
hitting
guys, so you can
silent
hop in.
skips.
But no, man, it's going great. It's going really good. Life is good.
Just be careful that you.
Sometimes I do feel like we're in the stupidest of timelines. There's a lot of needless suffering going on in the world, and I see it. I know people that are affected by it much more than I am, and it kind of kills me. But
Oh yeah, you can beam through.
other than that, personally, I'm great.
Oh, I did not
Channel's
know
going
that.
good.
Everybody good? Set up.
Commander Vaughn says, I just got
One
the new
sec, so
War
just to
Bond.
clarify, I grabbed dome when the first Atros appears, or when it's ready.
Vaughn says, I just got the new War Bond, and it's 100 out of 10. The armor fits me perfectly since I'm a brigade commander. Dude, that's awesome.
Right on.
What's funny? Why? Hey, what up, Vatra? What's funny about what Vaughn is saying is because it's like the armor. Other people have described it to me as basically useless, and that's true. But it looks amazing, and so it's just so fun to use. That like Mr. Me was all about it earlier.
You're taking it. make sure
So
Terra's
that's
off
awesome, dude.
cooldown
It's
in
so
case
cool
you
that it's
just
like
grab
it would be like foregoing
That's
like
the
a
leftover
5-piece
Atro.
set in
And also
ESO
good.
for like just for
Okay,
bling
That's gonna die without me picking
in
up
like
that.
hard content. It's like, yeah, you can do that and it's cool. So that's awesome, dude. I love to hear that. That's really cool. Yeah, not the best of timelines.
Boss is yours.
Did Miss Me? No, he loved it. He loved it, dude. He was just like you know, like the thing is like borderline useless, which is true, you know, but
Top
he
left
loves
one.
it. He loves it too, man.
Bottom
It
right
looks
2.
really good.
Top right.
It was
3.
like it really just kind of
bottom
shows
left
that you
4.
don't. It doesn't really matter what you use or what you wear. You know, it's like it's kind of fine.
Second iron spawned really late. We'll be keeping Froststone. One more step there.
We need a bash top right.
Got it.
Fourth
There we go. Perfect.
Thank you.
Boss is down.
If Adam saw me rezzing while the OT
There.
was doing that. Oh, me and Triss, we're gonna fight it out.
Weapon
But if you know
bottom
nobody's dying, it doesn't really matter that much what I'm doing. I mean, I want to keep up my
left. Your boss.
SBC, of course, as best I can. But yeah, missed. I think I told you guys. I think tomorrow we're gonna have a couple of friends
one.
on to chat
Top
about
right
raid
2.
comps. I made
Bottom
a meta
left
raid comp in
3.
ESO,
Bottom right
guys,
4.
and it looks.
Big group is gonna be.
I think
in
I think it's
Icebound.
true. I think it works. I think it's what it's supposed to. It's doing what it's supposed to do. But man, you're just like, really? That's what we're
Fourth is
running
done.
right now. Like, are you joking? And it's like, yeah, no, that's it. Oh, let me heavy attack here. Heavy attack, heavy attack. Come on, don't die, don't die on me. Come on, don't die. Woo!
What that Atro's doing. Trying to get him back in down.
Got a little magged out there.
One res.
No!
Getting ready to tank swap.
First weapon is started.
On brand.
Yeah, the amendment is
Run
mid.
or
Not gonna lie, it's not good against one enemy and one enemy only. The harvesters, yeah. Just throwing over there. Actually, let me go ahead and pop that pillagers over here. Oh,
Run ice
Wait.
to fire.
Sorry.
We've got a wave after brand. Oh, this is gonna be. Getting ready to swap.
man, I am.
3, 2, 1.
I think I changed one piece of jewelry to try to make sure that I was getting good up times and
Group swap soon.
What are we at?
Tank down.
A little bit.
OT
Thank-
dead. Res me.
Get Oro's res. We can group swap now. Everybody is swapping sides. Brands are going out. Be careful about grabbing dome. Got one res. Getting ready to tank swap. Run fire to ice. Swap right away. Tank free.
Fire is dotted.
well, I'm definitely getting those pillagers out. That's for sure.
Okay, that fire weapon will be our last one if we even need to pop that. Brands are going out. Go ahead and pop that dotted fire
I'll wait.
after these brands, and then no more weapons.
Whoa, guys!
Wait.
That was right through group. What is that? Right through group.
Getting ready to swap.
There we go. That's better. Looks like we're gonna one-shot it today. No Beside prog for, or no Twins prog for no reason, so that's great. He still looks like he's in. There he goes. All right.
Okay, stack these brands, then kill bosses. small group, you can just kill them. Run ice to fire. Okay, get him dead. Be ready to drop the dome. We're gonna have to swap. No, okay. Take the boss, or he'll die. Nice.
Nice.
All right, I need to go AFK for a second. I'll be right back.
Oh man. But anyways, I just want to say hi and yeah, good night. Oh, okay. Well, thanks, Vaughn. I'm sorry, man. I know you wrote that a second ago. Hopefully you're still here. But good night, man. Thanks for dropping in. Sorry we missed you, man. We'll catch you on Saturday, if not sooner.
YouTube knows.
Hey, Guppy.
Thursdays and Fridays. Because for some reason, you're like my top recommended thing on YouTube now. It's like every time I open the YouTube app, it's like, oh,
It's working.
the algorithm.
You're really quiet. I didn't realize you were talking to me. But yeah, I'm coming up on the top of your.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically my music and then you.
That's funny. Yeah, sometimes you click on one video too with YouTube, and it's just like, oh, this is all you want to see.
Yeah.
Nighthauer recorded this video in the
I watched
80s.
what happened with the spider last week, and since the spider, it's been the top of my YouTube list.
Yeah, it'll be that.
The algorithm kind of sucks, but
That's
hey,
funny.
I'm glad it's me. I don't know.
This guy must be fiending for true crime. He clicked on a single video.
2, 1.
Somebody told me they think they found me because they had
Open.
searched rabbits
Oh.
and in some other game, and I had like talked about my rabbits on that game, and I thought that was wild. Or something like that. I think I'm getting that wrong.
Spider and rabbit incidents.
Oh my god.
Actually, the other one was I was watching. I
What up,
watched a bit of
Bobbas?
the Helldivers one because I've got a small group I play Helldivers with. So
Oh, cool. Okay. God, I love that game. It's so good.
3,
I saw
2,
the most
1.
democratic video I've ever seen yesterday. It's just brought a tear to your eye.
Dude, the bug has been so good with the stratagems. It's kind of, if you haven't seen it or used it,
Oh,
you
it's
should.
hilarious.
Here we go.
I should explain the mechanics to Adam. He needs more instruction. I don't think he's knowledgeable enough. Oh my god, Guppy. Guppy, you're such a troll. Adam is like one of the nicest, like calmest raid leads, and he's very knowledgeable about stuff. And he can explain it to you in the most, for those who don't know, because he might not need to explain that much. But yeah, anyway, so it's kind of funny. Guppy's clearly
Nighthauer,
trolling.
I'm gonna see my German niece tomorrow night.
Oh, nice.
You want me to say anything to her or something?
Nah, don't
3,
stress it, man.
2,
You've already
1.
done enough. I really appreciate it, man. It's all good.
Pulling right
Gear.
away.
Oh, let me get
3,
in gear.
2, 1.
Cell Ripper, come on. There we go. I watched one short about a movie, and it's been spamming movies all week. Yeah, that's kind of what it does sometimes when you're like, really, YouTube?
Go between the bird and the wall. I stay in the middle.
Just because I clicked on something once, sometimes I really wish it would give you more like
There's a bird out there
more
somewhere
variety.
still,
Than
but
most of the time, I wish it would give more variety. Actually,
Aura.
am I getting electrocuted?
Yeah,
No.
the AoE, like kind of like
Oh.
pick it out.
Mm,
No, Ridley,
We-
I put it on you.
really shouldn't need to climb.
Yeah, they need to up their algorithm game. I will say
Just out
that
of group.
it's kind of bad.
That's what I meant. So I'm standing.
What up, chicken? How's it going, man?
I want to see if your pragmatic works.
Like that.
I'm wondering if the bird will come this way if I can help.
Oh, it's gonna dot out on the way.
Yeah,
No, it's
YouTube will
not.
invade your privacy.
Trust me,
Yeah.
bird.
That's the first time that's
What's
happened.
up, Wendell?
Stuck
How's it going, man?
inside of the door.
Window Frogland.
Oh.
Like it.
Mm.
What up,
Let me
Junior?
come in.
How's it
That'll
going,
happen.
man?
Didn't let me-
Bangarang.
Watch your cloaks.
Dude, Bangarang is from
No
like
blade
one of the
cloaks,
Hook
no
movies,
blade
right?
cloaks.
Was there something before that?
Nope.
That's what I think of when I
No,
hear
not
that.
If you
Blade cloaks?
I don't know if there's
activated
something
your
that
blade
that was
cloak,
like before
you can
that.
take it off of your skill bar, or you can have a wizard set up with it in a different spot. Both will work.
Oh.
Or you could just stand there and let it time out.
Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
normally.
you should probably avoid that one. So like I have on my DPS a setup for pulling levers where I have my arc gate and heals and stuff on it. And I just moved my cloak from
Yeah,
skill
Hook.
5
That's what
to
it was.
skill
Okay.
1.
That's the one with Robin Williams,
And
right?
Equipping that setup
I think.
deactivates my activation.
Rufio, yeah.
Smart.
It's too advanced for me.
Yeah, I don't use the hotkeys for wizards, so yeah, it's a bit slow.
So I try to make
Down here, crap.
an optimal or close to optimal raid setup that would be kind of generic the past couple of days. And I landed on the supports chucking potions. Pretty much all of them.
3, 2, 1.
I feel like taking away pillagers is just going to make everybody have to take siphoning.
Yeah, did you actually see what the build that 8 Puppies came up with for like for one healer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason why pillagers and pearls got nerfed.
It's one of those again.
His video was why it got nerfed.
Probably.
No, I
it's not like
I was
Boss
just-
has any clue about what's going on in their game.
Yeah.
Watch
And-
videos.
Yeah, I mean,
I honestly
balance around
speculated
what
that
their
that might be the case.
12.1% can do. Nobody at middle lever? What?
Oh
Templar
no,
got
Adam's
nerfed because of
about to-
Deltia.
Adam's about to start murdering
2,
people.
1.
Well,
He didn't show it. Like, you can do that now. Like, you can spam Colo
Yeah.
now.
oh yeah,
Like,
oh yeah.
he didn't, like,
Oh,
most of the stuff he was like a meme, and then some of it was like, I
Yeah.
mean, one of those bars, he had 2 single target heals on it. I don't
I've never died in the water before.
really think that was super serious.
He had he made a
Yeah.
healer
Ghetto.
in the video I was looking at today. He was able to be able to drop a barrier every 12 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, but like you can attro every 10 seconds right now without pillagers if you want to.
With that the necros that sucks all the souls.
No,
that
no,
can,
you don't
like,
even have to
build-
use you don't even use
No.
that.
No.
Because that's situational. That only works on fights with a lot of bodies.
Nightblade, Potentates, Daedric Summoning, and
3, 2, 1.
2, 1.
Templar, I think.
Baron Zadris will give you 4 ultimate a
Hold on.
second if you're proccing it every second.
Can you proc it over?
You can. It's a second cooldown.
No, I'm thinking about the.
Slayer?
Slayer.
Oh, okay. I was pillaging, so I thought you were calling it for me.
Yes. As intended.
Don't tell me how to live my life, Bilbo. Yeah, I really was speculating the same thing because he said like really nice things about them in videos before. So I'm like, I could see them just watching his videos and thinking,
Yeah.
this is all real because
Like, there's a very, very small portion of the power base, or player base, that actually does that kind of thing in organized groups and whatnot.
yeah,
And it's pretty clear with
Yeah, Wampus.
U46 that they're like, well, we're going to give up on balancing around the 0.1% because they're letting us have 170k parses. Like, it's the sweaty score pushers that are really going to take advantage of that kind of thing.
I just-
The vast majority are
can't
gonna
believe-
go for RP kind of choices and maybe get a few K on their parses, but
I can't believe for a second that anybody from ZOS watches streamers or any videos.
Oh, I'll send you an 81 Puppies video where he just glows them up like, dude, he's...
it's the only way they know anything about what's going on in the game. They don't play it.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But they don't
That's
listen.
bad.
They don't. I don't know. They don't pay any attention to it if they do watch it. It's on. It's on in the background. You know. If anything.
We're all in our spots. Okay, here we go. Pulling 3.
That's why I
2,
left.
1.
It's exploit scroll
I
online,
don't
my
understand
brothers.
Why they're not hiring some of those
Hey, Lyriel.
end gamers because
They used to have the class representative program.
Well,
Give him
they
the rogue.
Didn't
Yeah.
listen to them.
yeah.
Being
Do I go down now? I don't go down now yet. Do I
Nino
go
was
down?
in chat the other day. He was someone who was in
Oh,
that program
But
and
Right.
drops in. Nino, I don't know if you're here, but they
Right.
were saying
Wow.
that like they spent. I think most of you guys
Energy
know,
buff, that's
but
not
they
work.
spent hours and hours a
you
week,
do
and then
like go back into the water, let it
Zoss
push you
wouldn't,
back
like,
into the
wouldn't
area,
listen
and
to
then go
him.
work.
they spent hours a week for all this free labor
Moving to the other
for them.
side, watch
Going
the
to anchor,
cone.
right?
But yeah,
You're going to cross
for sure, pillagers will be moving to the back of the closet. I'll probably decon mine. I don't know. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll give it a patch because it's really dumb, and I do hope they they revert the changes. There's no reason for them. I mean, no like logical reason, you know. Helldivers has to be one of the most fun games on the market. It's so awesome. 100% agree, Vatra. Dude, Vatra, how long have you been playing? Did you pick it up recently, right? Because we were
Oh,
talking
shit, I
about it.
came up. Need it back before-
Backup is.
Or
gonna
did
be
you already have it
delayed
before
at
me? I feel like you had it
best
before me. I don't feel like it was because of me. But
because
that's
of
awesome.
Cooldown from
Been
doing
I've been
it.
playing since 6 p.m. Eastern,
How's
and
that?
that's how you
Anchor's
feel
not
about
up
it,
yet,
dude.
so
That's
it's
awesome,
now
man.
Anchor's up.
Okay, so maybe I did help with that. That's good.
Moving to the other side, watch the cone.
That's great to hear, man. Lyriel, it's going great. Having a good evening, having a lot of fun. I'm being able to talk to chat today and do my job, which you know is not always a thing. Sometimes I do it amazingly, and sometimes I do it really poorly. So that's going good. Get in for the twins fast. Yeah, we one-shotted the twins, so that was nice. Got through them real quick.
Percent cheating me. That's it.
So that's all. Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
It
I
was going
just
good.
Used my magma.
that was a mechanic wipe there.
Actress.
Oh my gosh. Wampus, I missed your comment earlier. DVS tanks will have to promote their own ultimate, I think. Yeah,
so you would have had it a
that's
bit
kind of
longer.
what the setup I came up with. We're gonna talk about it
Gotta
tomorrow. I
watch your
hope.
timer. Okay, so
Yeah.
apparently
Chicken says, hopefully next 2 weeks
starting.
I will have
well,
time to
Reef
run
Team
some
1
trials starting on Monday.
starts out
Okay,
upstairs.
awesome, dude.
That is Tris, who is carrying Ellie.
Is that the end of the
and
30 something
Flame.
days or whatever it was? Or are you still in that, Chicken?
Starting downstairs is Reef.
Junior says I'm really into Guild Wars 2 again after you started it. Oh, okay. Cool, man.
Also
It's been fun.
downstairs
I'm not
are
sold on it,
backups, Ridley,
but it has been
backup
fun.
one, you burnt
and
backup
it's
two
the experiences
and
that I've had have been
Dorado
really positive.
on Zencon.
So, Lyriel says
and
Guild War 2 looks
Bilbo
fun.
give
I
you
want to
guys
try it after
PAs
night stream the
so
other
we
day.
clear you
Yeah,
quick.
Lyriel, someone told me
Everybody
earlier
else starts
today
upstairs.
that
Team
them
one,
they watched their wife
when we
watched me
go
play
over
with
to
their
Lightning
when they were
Shelter,
watching and their wife happened to
drop
watch,
your
and
AoEs,
I made
do, like,
Helldivers look
one
fun.
beam,
And they don't
catch the
like
pillagers,
third person
then you
shooters.
go down.
And I was like, yes, I'm
When
doing
you're
something
going
right.
down, well, you should know.
But the game
Far
is just
right
so
side of the
fun.
hole.
Yeah, that was like super high praise. I forgot
Drop
to tell you.
right down.
I'll be on days, so evenings will be
And it'll
open
be
for
your
runs.
first
Okay, all right. Just check.
So Adam, when would be the best time? for me
Helldivers
to
is
use my
fun. Yeah,
standard?
Guppy's-
Like, I don't
Guppy's
wanna
a-
use it and then have
Guppy's a diver.
because we gotta move or something.
Oh yeah,
So,
for sure. There's a lot of motion
There's
sway
kind
and
of
stuff
some
too. So
RNG to that.
if you're someone who
because
gets motion sickness, which I know Lyriel
It
does, then
just
maybe not the
depends
best game. I don't know if you could change
on
any settings or
mech
whatever, but
sometimes.
Yeah, you're not
whether or
exactly.
not they
You're
decide to
you're a
come
wife
or
of a
immediately run
democracy,
away.
you
But
know,
generally, as soon as
or
we
of a
get
hell
to a new
diver. So
spot,
that's good, Lyriel.
Okay.
Oh, Junior, was it
Um,
your wife? Okay, I didn't want to call anybody out. I'm sorry, man.
So-
uh,
could probably drop it right here as soon as you get up from doing Fallon.
Junior, that was like the highest praise I've ever gotten, I
We
think.
tend to
Actually,
get
I will say one other thing. Nani
a
has
really good
a
burn spot
nephew
at the
who doesn't
far
really
side
know
of
what's
the
going
second
on.
light.
He's very
So if you
young,
drop it as
but
soon
he
as you get up,
asks about if I'm streaming on Tuesdays,
the
and
other
it's the
thing to
most
do is,
adorable
like, if you
thing. And I've
have
gotten
it
like
early,
notes. I said hi to him. I sent him a thing
you
where I
could
said
probably
hi,
drop it, like,
and it's
here.
just the most adorable thing. I think
You know
those are
you
the two
can't
best.
see me, but,
I cannot.
right on the hole, in between the two spots.
I said
so
third
that
person,
if we
didn't I?
do move
Oh,
to the other
you're talking
side,
to Lyriel?
they're still in it.
I don't know if she
Oh, I see. Okay.
she
I can
thinks
visualize
anything
what you're
different
saying.
between third and
Did I
first person shooters.
All right, let's give it another pull. 3, 2, 1. I got a whole jam.
Do you want to? Oh, probably
No,
won't be
I'll
up.
be fine. And it would mess up the timing. of your
Yeah.
next.
Forgot about the cooldown.
I already have it anyways.
Mage up.
Okay, he's splitting. Should have gotten pillagers there. Moving
Oh
to the
my
other
God.
side.
Dude, I'm sorry, I just zoned.
Okay, it got me though. Small
I'm
one's
not doing
coming,
anything. I'm
so
not even
we'll
talking to
be
you
here
guys. I'm just not doing my job right now.
There's our split.
Okay, all right. We'll get back to the focus phase. Get back to focus phase. I need to troll Adam, Oro, and
big
Bilbo.
transition.
Oh, great. I am. Woo! We better be. Gonna be healing our little hearts out here. Come on, generate ult, generate ult, generate ult.
We've got 2 dead. Make sure we get those reses. I'm coming in with the
All right,
reefs
we're gonna be
now.
a pretty weak ulti there for Adam, but hopefully it'll be okay.
Why did they say
What up,
so
Don?
spread out?
Mr. Rickles.
Thank you.
I know, fans and family, I suppose, but oh, 3:30 a.m. and tired. Woo. Yeah. Man, where does that put you? Somewhere in Europe, I suppose.
Oh, sorry, mage was
The corpses behind
Moving to the other side.
I would say
Damn it.
us. Media.
some. Yeah. Oh, UK. Okay. Sorry, I guess. Yeah, I guess I said Europe. If not the EU. Yeah, trying to, man. Trying to.
H up.
Oh my gosh, I just ate so many poisons.
Okay, still got
Ah.
1 res. Big transition. Get moving.
All right, we got some ult that time, that's for sure.
Do split here.
Let's not eat any more poison. I'm good. Focus face.
Nice.
I am not going to troll anybody on
Thanks,
your account. Guppy, you got to do that yourself. I'm sorry. No, you got to earn those troll points. I'm not giving them away.
Okay, moving to the other side.
Oh man. Well, thanks for
Big
tuning in
transition.
so
Get
early or
moving.
late, Don.
And back up.
Crown backup. Is that what it's called?
Just need
Someone was.
I'm going down.
Are you
Junior, I hope you'll pass on
Different
to your
mic.
wife that is one of the best compliments I've ever
And
gotten.
hard to hear.
I need
I know that was like 10 minutes ago, but
So I just.
Okay, anybody without a debuff, get down to crown now. It's probably.
will some kind of be on YouTube this early?
Dreadsail.
Oh yeah.
Going in. Oh, somebody went in.
That's fine.
I'm going.
Mage up.
Oh,
Oops, nope.
when I say anybody, I mean first DPS. You should stay upstairs.
Okay.
Okay, moving to the far side. Crossbones is active. Make sure we have a team there. Bear is on me.
Mage up.
Oh, I
Fail.
missed it.
Okay.
Rip.
No.
Bye bye. I jump in a hole.
Like
Aw.
that. Go out on your own terms, Adam.
That's kind of cringe at him. You could have built ult there.
I have 477.
So what I'm hearing is not
23
500.
too little.
Yeah.
Yeah, when my ult costs 206.
She said you're most welcome and thinks you're doing an
Can you hear me
amazing
now?
mixing
I always
up
felt
the games
you
like you
should get
do.
a benefit
Well, thank
from
you.
overcasting.
That's very kind.
Yeah.
Very kind.
That'd be
Like,
great.
If you
Wow,
drop a
couldn't heal through a
Destro with
white. Shake
500
my head.
ult, it should do.
What am I doing here, Guppy?
Even if it's an
What am I doing here?
extra
We always blame the healer, guys.
1%
Always blame the healer.
per extra
And if you
50
haven't seen
ult
my video on
spend
how
or
to blame the
something,
healer,
you know, a little bit more damage.
check it out. It's my best
Or
work I've done to date,
inspiration
and I
for-
did it a long time ago. It just
X amount
it
of.
was
Well,
a
that
perfect
would be
storm
on
of
the
reality
slightly
and
more
reality being humorous.
extra duration.
They definitely need to
But yeah.
figure out more ways to have us do more damage because we certainly don't do enough of that.
Mm.
Okay, it looks like everybody's in place. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Are you downstairs, Zoro?
No, sir.
Okay, I just noticed you were grayed out.
Yeah, he's in Deshaun right now. Picking up some potions.
I don't know why I'm
Mage up.
graying at 500 gold.
He's in the RP tavern watching people dance.
Let's just do that.
That pillages isn't coming late. It's just dramatic timing.
Moving to the other side.
I might have to reuse that one. That one might work again.
We're
I'm
getting
not
it
late.
down
I'm
from a
just it's just
small
dramatic
box,
timing.
so we get burned
I didn't
here.
forget. I was just building. I was building a little
Let's drop
suspense.
it
That's all.
Okay, he's gonna run. One red.
No.
Big transition.
Pause. Hate that pause.
Make sure we get the res.
Mage up.
I'm sorry.
Pillage.
Thank you.
Mage is coming in now.
I think my sustain is in a good
moving to
spot,
the
but
other
it's a little bit
side,
lower than it
watch
has
the
been
tunnel.
in the past couple of
Make sure that
runs,
nicely
and so I am
stacked
getting
page
a
size.
little bit used to it. Anybody else feeling a little bit more like lag in the game recently? I do just feel like it's that they just tweak some stuff, and then that's just kind of how it is now, and that's just kind of how the game feels. Is a little bit what it seems like.
Mage up.
Big damn.
There we go. We're gonna be at 500 ult.
Okay,
No,
big transition. Get moving.
we lost somebody.
One
Back.
red. We're back up. Where they going, plane?
Oh, sorry, crown. We're chalice.
Back up to crown.
Mage
Double
up.
back up.
Moving to the other side. Let me know when that other one comes in. I think he's gonna split before he does.
I'm
Thank
down
you,
here
Dan.
alone.
Was there was another backup called?
Yes.
Should I go down to
I'm
my?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got
gonna
two
be
down.
right.
We got two down here now.
Oh, there's our split.
I'm in trouble though.
Flail, flail. Big transition. Get moving.
Oh, I gotta cleanse.
Hey, Jet.
I couldn't flail. I was out of stam. I had the heavy attack first.
Okay, let's get a big nuke on this stack.
Woo! Let me see. Let me see if I can catch up.
Got one more coming in with very
Timothy
low
says,
health.
it's a lack of Rojo. Always a lack
Oh,
of Rojo.
Moving to the other side.
Auro's down.
Oh no! Did I
Zero
let
down?
him die? I better not let whoever's rezzing him die.
I'm up.
Trying to grab things. You're probably gonna die in about 8 seconds.
Wake up for cross.
Mage up.
Made it.
Oh no! I'm worried about Ratman over there.
Okay. Big transition. Try and put some damage on this big guy with 1 mil health. Can't take any damage left.
Chris, do we go down now?
I still need a backup at crossbones.
I'm coming. I'm good. I'm good in a second.
Oh man, I'm so behind in chat, but it's
We need
hilarious.
crossbones and skull.
Oh no!
Plane, you will go to anchor
Okay.
if and when it activates.
There's a mage up back group. He's just killing people.
I can't get plane. I tried.
How is skull looking?
Almost there.
I
Adam.
should be watching
Jeez.
my health.
Mage up.
Okay, Team 1 go down to anchor along with
Okay, things aren't going well.
first backup. Let's
Junior,
get
I just read
Dorado
Junior
up.
saying
We've got a
attention
Reef
deficit
coming in
disorder
with
has
stack.
killed more, and then I was
Let's
like,
nip along
oh,
with
I
the
gotta, oh God, Adam's about to die. So, I'm gonna guess more Ray groups than anything else or something.
Okay, anybody without a debuff, go down.
No.
Might not get there in time. We've got 22 seconds.
Mage up.
Oh, never mind. Come back if you haven't jumped. Come back if you haven't.
Has killed more people than any ESO game mechanics. Oh yes, I think this is very true. I think we have data on that. Oh my God, there's so
We're
many
saying for
poisons.
Wheel as
There
well,
is-
Adam?
There is
Little
no
baby
lightning.
slayer.
No, get up here. No lightning, so stay out of the poison.
Stand by the mushroom. See how big you can get it. Don't listen to Adam.
Oh, if you want to die.
Just call a heal check.
Oh no, I'm fell in the hole.
Oh man.
Okay, come through the door. I'm about to pull as soon as I see a couple people here. Oh, I messed that up. No, we're gonna wait.
Let me
no,
see.
we're gonna do a
Guppy says, well, it's certainly not
Let's
due
go.
to a lack of mojo. There we go. Oh yeah.
big heal
Give everybody.
as I run around trying to grab
Dies
everything.
on me in a row.
I'm trying to read chat, man. Come on.
Yeah, jeez. But that was my dumb. Go ahead and hop off.
Oh, why did I even walk into this?
Goodbye,
Please
cruel world.
just jump off.
I just
So
got
what
here.
replaces Pillager's Prophet?
Exactly.
Wampus asked. Not enough
Jump
old
off.
gen set. Not another old gen
Well,
set. I
that's
think.
the
Yeah.
problem.
I think there might be some Baron Zadris in our future. even for healers potentially.
I told you I fell in the hole.
I've got like
Make sure
3 or
to back
4
away.
raid group
Is
comps
that
set
what
up.
the problem was? Because it looked
I
different.
think there's a
from my
chance that
screen.
we
2, 1.
I heard Adam
Yeah,
tell
I went
people
through the door and
might be moving
We'll
MK to a
right away.
healer. I think that's kind of like
Nobody with me at all.
my first thought is just
Yeah.
moving
Like,
MK to a healer
With you when you put the brakes on.
and just having
Yeah,
them
yeah.
do that usually,
But I was
depending
there
on what
for
kind of
a
group
couple
you're
of
in.
seconds.
Yeah,
I
it kind
kinda
of
looked
depends
back
what
and
the
I saw one
DPS
person.
comp ends up with,
Three,
I was with
2,
you.
1.
which I don't think we
I was
know
with you in
exactly what that's
spirit,
going to
but
be
in
like.
actuality, I was dead in a hole.
But yeah, drop it tomorrow if you want to.
I took
If you want to talk about it more.
3 times.
I always ask this question. Oh, okay.
Oh, now I'm just wrong. Do not go down the ramp. Although I guess
It's just weird because everything is changing and everything is
Do you not
different.
want Xenos
we
to
went down the
area?
ramp. Right, wait.
Oh, I didn't realize which ramp you were talking
Going
about.
down this first ramp is what triggers the roleplay and makes these guys all walk in. And puts
Mm.
blockers on the elite.
Hmm.
Well, you can see how there's another.
Did
ramp
not know
here,
that.
And that might have been a touch confusing.
Well, when we're all up here and I say don't go down the ramp. Okay, anyway.
Always blame a specific healer whenever I die,
Picturing the second ramp.
even if
That
she
is
isn't in the
separate
run.
in my
It
mind.
doesn't matter. She should have been there. Oh
I
man.
think it was the potion.
Uh,
No.
oh no.
Uh,
I respect that. You gotta blame somebody. You gotta blame a
No,
healer.
it wouldn't be that we
That's an
weren't
interesting.
there.
That's an interesting interpretation of the rule to blame a
Yes, If
healer.
only there was a countdown
There,
for
Timothy.
going through the door. Such
I
travesties
know,
could be
we get
avoided.
in trouble if we go in too fast.
Yeah.
no, I'm always first person through that.
Yeah, now because we've been trained.
Guppy says, just
Waiting
don't wear
there
armor,
patiently,
then you don't
like,
have to
okay.
worry about it. Oh, that's a
Don't
big
go
brain
back
move there, Guppy. That's a big brain move.
It'll die.
Junior says, we all know healers watch Law and Order SVU when they're supposed to be paying attention. Oh my god.
Oh, he is walking up. Everybody go stack tight on him. Run, run, run.
As a healer main, I can confirm, Ishii says.
Bye, Orion.
I'll take him.
I can't believe you let Bilbo die? Yeah, I don't know. I blame the other healer on that one there, Guppy. If he dies, he dies.
Should I not?
What is that from, Timothy? What's the fire on the heads?
Let him walk away.
It's the ads targeting certain people, chicken. The ads that come up from the reef
Okay.
whenever the reef starts, the
And
humanoid
we are
ads.
Going. 3, 2, 1.
Just gonna give a couple of little panic rolls there. Not panic rolls, a couple little safety rolls. That's what I meant. Not panic rolls.
I am coming up. Pillagers. 3, 2, 1. Stack in
Oh,
tight. at
didn't
the
bar
top of
swap
this
there.
ramp
Come on, bar swap.
On the
There we
circle
go.
Carpet. Jumps will go to Oro. And you won't die to them.
Throw Oro in a orb. He looks like he might need it for a second
Oro,
at
don't
least.
Taunt the swashes.
Not.
Just let them jump to you.
Guppy says, imagine how pissed off the boss would be. Like he keeps killing you guys and you come back to life. I know, right? It's like, do I really got to do this all day? Timothy
Don't
says, I
shut
refuse to take accountability for my decisions to stand in stupid
Hey, it's not
and
an hour.
pre-pull the boss.
Yeah, we made really good time.
And then Rocky 5 and
Okay,
Ivan
so-
Drago says that. Oh, okay, okay.
Gerardo. This fight is
Yeah,
a
yeah,
different
because he's
beast
like,
on hard
yeah, he's like, you're gonna kill him or something, and he's like, if he dies, he
Um,
dies.
For starters, the tornadoes. There's a second set of tornadoes, half a turn around the donut.
All
So
right,
we need to be a lot more precise with our movements. 'Cause
Gonna
we've
buy
only
me
got
some
half
ducks
the donut
tomorrow
work
to
with, and
transplant
Boss
to a
Cleave is
small
gonna be
stream
in
and
there
pond
with
on my property, and really hoping
the
they do
tornadoes
well. Oh,
also
that's
do a
cool,
spin and
Junior.
a half instead of one spin. So
That's
on the
cool.
first
Take a couple
rotation,
pics,
we're
drop
gonna
them in the
end
pets
up
channel.
at the far side of the donut.
No one.
The
Hey,
elk
no,
markers
dude,
I
not.
had you
Tell
put on,
everybody. Tell Lyriel. She'll love to
probably
hear it in the
hard to
duck,
see
or
now,
just
but
drop it
there are buck face
in the
numbers
pets channel.
on
It's
the
called Must
inside
Love
and
Squirrels or
outside of the
something.
donut there, 1 to 12.
There's
We're
a
gonna
story
be
behind that,
stopping
but I'll
either
tell
at
it another
1
time.
or 11, depending on which way the tornado.
No, that's cool, man.
Group's gonna be on the
We don't
left
even have a
side of
yard,
the challenge,
but
banner
one
camp's
day,
on the
I'd
right,
love to have
opposite a normal vet run,
enough to have a few,
and we are
few
always
sheep or
gonna
something.
take the lead. So if tornadoes spawn
quacking
and they're
awesome.
going to the left, just stay right behind them, keep moving with them. If they go to the right, we're gonna have to swap sides with the tank. If we're hitting our damage, which we almost always are, she will do a heavy attack.
Oh, gotta remember to
It is
take my copium.
a
I hit
pretty
homestand in
blatant
Upper Country,
animation. She
Utah.
puts both hands in front of her chest,
Cool.
does a
Okay,
big swing thing. It doesn't do
that sounds amazing.
direct damage. There's a big AoE around Oro when he dodges that,
Indeed.
and it will.
You guys
put
are
a
my
small
only
dot
real
on you,
social
but
outlet.
it-
Hey, man, glad we can be here for you.
unless you're taking a bunch of other
I get it.
damage,
I get
is
it.
Insignificant.
I bet it's really pretty, but I bet it does
Run
be.
fast.
It is pretty isolating. Copium? Is this
Regardless of which way
in
we
this
go,
economy?
Once the maelstrom hits,
I buy it in
stop
bulk,
and stack
Ratman, and I bought some.
for heals for maelstrom.
So it's not too bad.
Oro
It's not
is
too
gonna
bad if you buy it
pass
in
through
bulk.
the group,
It's like a
pick up
giant, like
pots and
the
whatnot.
circumference
He's gonna
of the
take the
thing is like
lead.
this
We're
big.
gonna follow him the rest of the way around.
It's like a
Big goal
Costco
for that
large.
phase, up until that maelstrom during tornadoes hit, is single target damage on Teleria. We want to get her pushed down to 75% so the sirens spawn. In hard mode, we get 4 of them, and the damage is pretty significant on top of the charms. You don't really need to do much for the siren, because arcs are going to be
Costco
beating.
brand copium. I gotta go shopping. Yeah.
If you can.
No, caught
spam
wild.
through
That the vet
a bit more
caught
as
for
we're
us and
rotating
gonna bring
when
him
there's a
back.
siren near,
Had him checked
to
for
help on
flu.
damage with
Okay.
those. Getting them dead makes a big difference in the fight.
Cool.
Waves. Always dodge the waves unless I specifically call safe. In addition to the 3 that are on the ground, there's 2 very hard to see. It's like a transparent.
A friend.
blue waves.
It was
that are locked
actually.
on
It was
me.
actually.
The OT gets one as
A
well.
friend of mine. Well, I don't know. It was
And
Lyriel's
depending on what I'm holding at the time, I may or may not be able to take that out of group.
professor, or not
But if we're
professor. What
moving
do they
during
call him?
tornadoes,
I
always
forget-
roll, even if
It was
you're
the
not
person who's in charge of, like,
might have
who
to
in charge
dodge
of her
a
lab,
slam
like the
through
professor
my
or
way.
whatever, who was in charge of her lab
Just
during
dodge
grad
it,
school, when she was getting her
once we hit
PhD.
50%, like, really starts
His
the
son
mages,
was really
each
really
mage has
into
a debuff.
really into
Purple mage
birds,
is a pretty
and
heavy
he knew
field
so
debuff.
much. And I said
Yellow
a bird
mage
fact,
has
and I
a
was
snare.
wrong. And
And it's
he
not a constant
he
snare. It's
he
about
corrected me like only a
30%
child can about like
normally, but about
you're
every 5
wrong,
seconds,
you're
it'll
so
pulse up
wrong.
to about 90%.
I mean, he is a professor. I know it's
And
not
if
wrong.
it's
PI, yeah. Okay, yeah,
at
that's what
that
it is.
peak,
Principal
the only way you're
investigator, I
moving
think,
anywhere
or
is through
advisor.
a
Okay,
roll
thank you,
dodge,
Lyriel.
so really watch your
I
step.
said something about a
Sometimes
puffin,
if
and
you're at the
yeah,
inside
I
of the
got
donut,
I
you
got
get a deluge
I got let
during
I let
low,
I got let know.
which you might need to do a double
I was
roll
corrected
dodge
hard
just to get
by like a
back of the
10-year-old.
donut
It was pretty funny.
and
In
take
front of
out your
like 15 adults.
bomb. Green mage is a
Oh.
resource debuff. It reduces the recoveries on health, mag, and stamina.
On your off week, are you
and
dropping your protein
actively
intake?
drains health.
No, chicken.
It's like a
Nah.
negative,
Um,
moderate heroism.
no, just
Um,
no.
Those buffs are active for the entire arena when
Um,
the mage spawn.
I think
Once the bridge team goes off,
I don't know what the
which is
current
inbound at
evidence is, but
50%,
I think there has been evidence
they'll port
before,
down, and that
or some
debuff
studies
is
that maybe
limited
showed
to
that
the
like keeping
dome,
your protein intake was
but
pretty
the dome
important,
does
so
not
that
go
you
away
don't
when the
metabolize any
mage
muscle
dies.
when
So we're
you're
gonna be
trying to
moving
cut down on weight. I haven't been cutting really hard,
optimally,
but
we hit the first
I've been
bridge
trying
wall.
to.
After
I haven't
that
lost
first
any weight at all
tornado,
though, so
we don't get a
I guess I'm
second.
not really cutting.
Once bridge down, we'll move
Puffin
to
is
that
not a
location,
penguin.
so
So
when we
I
come
so
back
I
up,
learned,
down
Mother
into
Clucker.
group.
So I learned.
I'll talk about where we're gonna move
Tell that to
in
Sven.
advance of when we actually do move.
But if a penguin gets
Wait
frustrated,
until I say go
would it be a
now
huffin' puffin?
to move.
Maybe. Maybe.
Other than
Lyriel
that,
says, Chicken, why are
try
you
to make
enabling
sure
him
you
to talk
proc
about
your
protein?
cost on the behemoths. We get
I just
backed
got
up,
back
they
to a gym
spawn on
routine this week
timer,
after
so if
2
we get
years
2 of
off. Got to
those,
start
it gets
cooking more
spicy.
protein now. Nice.
And big
Nice.
focus on the mages when they're down.
Oh my gosh.
Any questions?
I'm not answering that, Mother Clucker. Guppysaurus. Whatever your real name is.
Don't take a gummy. No.
Wait,
I
can you...
really do need to record that.
I zoned out. Can you repeat everything?
I asked Gerardo if he had any questions.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did have a question. I'm trying to remember what it was. So you said that the tornadoes go around a whole rotation and a half.
Yes.
So that just means
They're
we're
friends,
gonna,
not food.
We're gonna walk
I'm
a little bit
Batman.
more, yeah.
Oh
Yes.
man.
Okay.
So we'll start at Banner and we'll end up on the far side of the arena.
There has been shown, this is important for anybody
And
who's
then
taking
the
anything,
debuffs from
when
the
people
mages,
are
they
losing weight with
happen as soon as
Ozempic,
bridge
there has been
happens,
studies
As soon
that
as it
like
spawns,
making sure
yep.
you keep your protein and even
So,
trying to work
if
out a little
Green
bit
Bridge spawns
will help
first,
you not lose, because
as
normally
soon
when
as
you
we
lose
hit
fat, you'll lose
50%,
muscle too. And,
your
and
ultimate's gonna start
this
draining.
isn't just for people that want to be
So
big
get
or
your
want to be
ult right
muscular.
away.
This is for women. You want to
Like
be able
you're
to
on
open,
DK,
you know,
if
you don't
that
want
spawns,
to, because it can, you
my
know, if
hero's
you're
probably
not
gonna hit
really
villagers
big
right away.
and you're losing, you know, weight, like
You'll get
things can become
somewhere
difficult that are
between
annoying in life, you know, like whatever it
60
happens
and
to
100
be.
ult.
You know, if there's
So if
anything
you're
that
at
you're like
140,
doing this heavy task is kind of
hit your
hard,
dawn break.
you don't want to lose weight and then
Because
like
you are not
it be
getting a
more
standard.
difficult or whatever. And so it can be pretty important. I think most
And
people,
if you wait
when they
too long
lose
to
weight,
see
they
if,
would like to keep whatever muscle they have. Typically,
you
even
might
those who
lose
say they
dawn
don't
breaker.
really do.
Probably not if you
And
get
so
villagers.
making sure if you're taking like Ozempic or any kind of weight loss drug,
Depending on
make sure you
cooldown,
keep
you
your
might not be
protein up.
getting that.
It can help you not to lose
Okay, let's
muscle
give
along
it
the way.
one pull before we take our break. and that'll
So I'm hearing that
probably
puffin
eliminate-
meat is wagyu of the
Here
wagyu
we
of
go.
poultry.
3, 2, 1.
Weremugel,
everyone's
a chicken
back.
has more protein due to being a larger bird, and puffins need additional insulation
I
living in the
didn't hear
cold.
anybody say they laugh.
Aw.
That's we were talking. I mean,
Weremugel, your animal facts are incredibly fun, man. They
That's
are on
fair.
point.
He typed it in guild. They typed it in group chat at him. So
I mean, I did give an entire dissertation, so it was plenty of time. Okay, Behemoth's coming in. Oro. Slam.
So I'm a little high on my mag here, and I don't get quite the mag or the the ulti gen I would like under
Waves.
all
dodge.
circumstances, because we do get
To the left, Oro.
a debuff on some of these that will reduce our
Just
recoveries,
stay with Crown.
and I just don't
Stop
want
in here for
to
Maelstrom. Wow. Great fire there.
try to hit the tank with the Pillager's Prophet
And
there.
we're moving.
And I just don't want
Try to stay at the midpoint between the tornadoes.
don't want to
just
like
don't
wipe
walk
the
into
group
Boss.
as we finally get to like
Sirens are spawning.
execute for
There's one at 5 o'clock.
if not the first time, like one of the
one just past
one of the
7.
first times. So
Slam, waves. Group stops at 11. There'll be a siren at 10 to kill.
oh,
Come
that
to
was-
11.
my bad,
Focus
sorry.
the Behemoth. After Maelstrom, we will get Deluge. Whoever doesn't get Deluge, go get the reses. Slam. Yeah, you cannot stop to get reses during tornado. It's all good. Okay, nice. We do have a couple sirens out, so be careful about breaking free. Behemoth up, Bilbo. Slam. Wave safe. Your bird doesn't like us, Tara. Oro, when you get it.
It's so far away.
Okay, we might get tornadoes, but it's only 3% for the bridge, so let these pass over and then follow. But keep pushing. Okay, pause here.
Nice.
Green bridge, so we're staying here. After Maelstrom, bridge team go. Got a behemoth up. Big damage on the behemoth. Bilbo, waves.
I don't think my trample cast.
Slam.
There it goes.
Oh,
Never
he
gonna
just
hit
lost
it.
Yeah,
No.
that's okay. Got another batch of sirens. One to the back left that we can cleave. Take out your deluge. Okay, bridge is done, mage is down, and we're getting a behemoth. Big damage on this mage. Let's get our ults back. And we are now snared. Waves and slam.
Should we move left?
Okay, mage is dead. After this maelstrom, we're gonna go left to the yellow bridge. Oro. Take out your deluge on the way. Don't go into boss cleave though. You gotta move further, Oro. 2 more steps. Another batch of sirens, one right behind us. And a bunch off to the left. Group stack on the donut. We're all stacked to the right of where we should be. Bad slam. Where I'm jumping is where everybody should have been stacked. You guys are still way out of place.
Damn it.
Okay, we gotta run to the right, go. Mage is down, so we're running with the snare, which really sucks. Watch that slam. Okay, just walk in the middle.
Oh, OT died.
Yeah, that cleave
Hey.
got me.
Adam, am I on bridges?
Yeah.
What does
going-
the roster say?
I'm not sure. It says BS, I think.
That just means you're a
It's
bullshitter.
the same spot you were on last Friday. You're on bridge.
And you're
with
sus.
us.
With Ellie sus.
Oh, I know. Okay, well, I mean, I did go on bridges, but the last time I was up there were 3 of us there. So I wasn't sure. That made me confused. The first time it was just 2 of us, but then there were 3 of us, so it just made me question it. And I need to put
Burnt
Ellie
went
first.
because he saw that you didn't.
No, I did.
Hey,
I just had
Aeon, what's going
deluge.
on?
I had to take care of that first.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out where I am in chat. There was a bit of
Take
time in
deluge
between
out
labor
along the way.
and losing
I
weight.
sorta did.
Captains eat good. 100%, man.
Okay, so we had
Dude, when I was
Yellow
on a boat in
Bridge,
Alaska,
and I
I
was snared.
gained so much weight.
and
There's
I
just
had
nothing to
to do it
do.
before I got
I mean,
on the
we were
bridge, or I would have been fucked.
a lot of time we were standing there. I was driving a skiff or whatever.
Yeah,
but
if
yeah,
if you get it along the way,
I
just
feel you.
dip in and come
Puffins
back
dive
out.
up to 60 meters into the
Yeah.
ocean when hunting. That's
Do we
ludicrous.
need
That's
one?
insane. I think it's in Maine, but people throw baby puffins off a cliff every
I do
year.
too, but
According-
I can go while you
Okay,
do it.
go ahead. Take 2
What?
minutes.
That's horrifying. That's why that was what?
I mean,
Next one.
according
Guppy.
to the union.
What? Just
I
telling
took
us
two
horrible
drinks.
facts.
Sprinkle when you
Maybe they're
tinkle, be a
fine.
sweetie, wipe the
Is that how they
seed.
determine how many more weeks of
Um,
winter? Timothy asked. There was a bit of time between labor. Oh, yeah, okay, cool, cool.
Gerardo, if,
Sorry, it's Iceland, not Maine. Still.
we
yeah,
have tests
yeah,
during the
I'm with
tornadoes,
chicken.
just let
Stop,
'em
stop.
be. We have to come back
Aeon
for
says I
'em.
worked at a bird seed
Um,
/feeder shop
Sorry, that was a
before
habit.
COVID hit. All
No,
I
you're-
learned is that bird people
It's good.
hate
It's gotten all of
squirrels.
us at one point.
I did not know
And then-
this, Aeon.
Once we start
I did not know this.
tornadoes, after that
Penguin
maelstrom,
species range in size
Oro's
the
gonna
smaller
be in front
being
of us, so you
fairy
don't want to
penguins
get too
at
far
13
ahead or you'll
inches.
walk into that cleat.
Tall and tallest being emperor penguins at 4 feet tall.
Optimally, Oro
Penguins
is right
also
up by the
inhabit
leading
South
tornado,
America, Africa, and Australia.
and you'll try to
Baby
stay at about
puffins
the midpoint.
fly most of the time. Don't worry.
So if there's a tornado at
Wham
Banner,
eagle.
there'll be
Sorry
another
about these
one over
depressing-
12 o'clock.
Not
Oro
bird facts.
should be
Depressing bird info.
somewhere in this region. So Cleave should extend back to about here. And then Group hangs out kinda in this area. Just in case you get charmed by a matron or have to dodge a wave or avoid a behemoth slam. Or whirlpool.
Oh, just because they
Still
eat the
vault.
bird seed. I was like, do they eat the eggs or something? They just eat the bird feeders. Okay.
Really need that much help.
I
Oh,
mean,
my bad.
squirrels got to eat too. What's up, bird people?
Angle is a little
Yeah, so they go
off.
towards the ocean instead of towards civilization and die. Oh, the puffins. Okay.
But yeah, you want to leave yourself a little grace period just in case something happens.
Okay, I'll try that.
Fun fact: birds don't have the taste buds to
During
register spicy
Maelstrom,
food. I did
I
know
get
this.
a
So
notification that
bird
says Maelstrom
feed
dodge.
producers will incorporate pepper into the
why
feed
is
that
that?
keeps squirrels away. I didn't know that part,
Because
but
that
that's
was
interesting.
written into the add-on when the came out, when the trial first came out, before we had Ozezin and just general power creep, especially scribing and wording contingency. Maelstrom used to be a really tough heal check, and so DDs would dodge. It scales up. DDs would dodge the last couple ticks just to help out the healers. Nowadays, you really only should ever have to dodge if something's going wrong and purple bridges up. Like if we have one healer on the first Maelstrom, you're probably fine even with the healer down. Just watch your health. But later in the fight with that healing debuff from the purple mage, even with two healers, if there's a bunch of stuff going on, like when the purple mage first ports down, it sends sparkles out along the ground, kind of like Brelly does when he does a heavy attack.
Hummingbirds are the
Or
only
if we
birds
have
that
a
can fly
bunch of
backwards.
sirens up,
Hummingbirds
their light
do
attacks
rule,
hurt.
Aeon. I love hummingbirds. They're really cool. Some of our friends up at the
can be
mountain
enough to
here
throw you
get
over
all
during
kinds of
Maelstrom.
hummingbirds, different kinds, up at their place.
So just
and
keep an eye on your health.
we
If
were
it's
up there once when
looking
they had a
scary,
bunch. It was really cool.
you can
There's like
dodge at that
several different, like I don't know how many, but like
point, and you'll
3
be
different
fine,
species,
probably.
something. I don't know. There's a lot. I was like, oh, this is
Okay.
really cool. Have you seen the movie Madagascar? I have not. Kangaroos can't hop backwards. I feel like I maybe have heard that before.
Looks like that didn't quite give us our ulti.
Did you want me to run knife? I was looking at the logs on the previous runs, and this
Oh.
Clash was having knife in there. Running
Yeah,
knife.
if you have martial damage knife with off balance, I
Status.
think it's
I
the
do.
same.
I have Marshall.
Oh, I only have Marshall.
Oh,
I
If
have-
he's in, I was running Shattering before.
I have wall. I got lightning wall.
lightning wall
I'm-
is
No, so you can have it off balance with either Marshall or status. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
good
yeah.
effect.
Are you running Marshall for another core Terra?
No, I can switch to status.
I kind of think I should swap you to status because it's pretty standard for the DK to run Marshall.
Had a plan to sit back, drink beer, and
Sure.
watch
Do you
birds
want me to
eat
do
the
that right
feed.
now?
I just
You do
I
it
just
multiple?
bought. I set the feed out, ran in to grab a
Could if
cold
you
beer,
want to, yeah.
came out as last birds
Alright,
left, and
BRB.
feed was gone.
Didn't we just do it all people?
Pull you back, pull back.
They
No, that
can
was
get
a
their
false
own.
pull.
I see.
I got my ulti out of it.
So lightning wall.
Dude, that
on its
invalidates
own
my
does
next
not
fact.
proc off balance.
Did you know that
You need to
tardigrades are
apply
the only animal
concuss
that can
to an
live?
enemy in a lightning wall to proc the off balance. At least us will do that. But the other thing is that for exploiter to be worth slotting, you need pretty close
He's
to
talking to me.
perfect
Hold on.
on the off-balance uptime to make it outperform another star. So, 2 different sources of off-balance is a good thing. I'm keeping sus up pretty consistently, so we'd have decent times from the wall, but the knife is nice.
You'd always get the beer first.
Porting back in.
Okay.
Did you know that tardigrade's the only animal that can live in space?
Altipool.
Too old for Madagascar. I caught a little ice age,
Never
unfortunately.
was ready.
3, 2, 1.
We're still talking about movies, right?
Villagers. Arcases. Slamming group.
I just pinned a bunch of Sylvia. Time for hummingbirds. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. I did learn from that friend that
I was
hummingbirds
thinking about trying
fly
that, but then I
across
was
the
like,
Gulf
wait a
of
second, this
Mexico,
video has problems, so I
which I
decided
thought
to
was insane.
not picky.
That's a good fact, Weremoogle.
Make sure you're back in your boss setup. If you swap to an alt setup, that is. On you, Oro.
3, 2, 1.
Oro. Slam. Did not land. Very nice. Waves. Safe. To the left. Stay with the tornadoes. Stopping here. Oro. Get moving. Sirens are spawned. One right next to you guys. Try to dot it. Next one's gonna be up by 5. And then just past 7. Last one is at 9:30. Waves and slam. Remember, we stop at 11.
Ooh.
Bilbo.
I'm mostly worried about the tank there. I just don't want him dying on us.
Take out your deluge. Slam. Didn't land.
Aw, why did that second one proc? I hit it. Hit the
There
button.
is a final siren at 1 that you might be able to beam without getting into cleave. Just be careful. Behemoth. Oro. Nice job on that siren. Slam.
I need
I got the
to.
res.
I need to keep my mag a little bit lower. It's too high. I'm not generating enough ult from pearls
Waves.
right now for what I should have.
Okay, keep pushing. Take out your deluge. You probably won't even get tornadoes spawn. Oro. Okay, we're gonna get a maelstrom in about 3 seconds. After that, we are gonna go to Purple Bridge. Group is gonna go right. Oro is gonna go left. Bilbo Horn. Group go now. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, Back on purple, there's a matron by the bridge and waves. Oop, a little too far.
Thank you.
Yep. Okay. Behemoth is up. Mage should be coming in a second. It's gonna be your call when the mage is down, Oro, not yet. Slam.
Oh shit. Oh good. Thank God.
Okay, mage is down. Oro Colo. Ridley's corpse is gonna be by banner in a second. Watch out
Green
for
bridge is up.
sparkles.
Should have waited for the group to get
Bridge
back.
thing back up.
I just went like a few seconds too early
Waves.
on that.
Going.
What was I thinking?
Get this mage dead. Take out your deluge, and then we're gonna get maelstrom,
Bridge back up.
Going.
and then we're gonna go green bridge.
Ridley, where's your
Mike.
body?
We're in heal deep. Dodge if you need to. We're in the heal debuff.
I'm PTing.
Ah,
Go.
edge back.
Go, go, go. Get to green donut. Kill siren. And
No.
big heals on me because I'm taunting them. Slam.
Bridge one.
Yeah.
Well, things weren't going amazing down here anyways. Guess I'll die.
Uh-oh.
There it goes. I
Oh,
think I
God.
played Helldivers for
Really?
5
A
hours.
bunch of y'all are so way behind.
Oh man.
Yeah.
This is a bridge.
Wait. Let's one thing at a time. With those movements, we have very small windows between maelstroms and deluge. When I say we're moving from purple to green bridge after this maelstrom, book it over to the next spot. We really got to make those transitions quick and stay grouped. You had a question, Plain?
Yeah, as a first bridge backup, should I have a heal on just in case? Because I mean that was what
Aeon.
my anyway. I had to like jump in the water to get past the
If you
siren.
need to, yeah.
Okay.
I don't run a heal. Tentacles, the flail. That's about it.
Well, I
I
normally
mean,
would be.
we're not
say-
hitting matron on bridge. Problem.
Of course, I usually run pragmatic. but
What up,
I'm not
Bill?
doing that
How's it
right
going, man?
now, so
Welcome
my
in.
Survivability is lowered.
Yeah, on bridge you should probably be on automatic, because we're not hitting matron skips, and they can
Nope.
frost.
I got a
bolt
cute
you
little
from
rabbit
across
that
the
would like
arena.
a treat.
Yeah.
Like if you're on purple bridge and we're here and we get a matron spawn, I can maybe taunt from there out to about there. Anything that spawns between 7 and 2, I can't taunt. And you can have a siren over there at 10 o'clock, and its light attacks will reach you up on the purple bridge.
I just have to hope that my potion is up and that I can flail, or I die.
Or PTE while we do this alt pull and swap to pragmatic.
I'm gonna do the same thing, then I can keep an extra heal on.
I hate switching back and forth.
I do it.
That's endgame. I swap my beam and my banner all the time. Okay, ulti setup on you, Oro.
3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna be able to still go.
What?
I'll grab my.
You can always PTE.
PTE.
No, I'm going to now. I was porting, but now I have to PTE.
I didn't realize you were still here.
Ouch.
Mini pillagers.
What up, Daedric?
How do you have so little alt, Oro?
Rabbits
Oh,
are
is this a
delicious.
no-tip?
Whoa, whoa, Timothy, watch out,
Alright.
dude. Watch out, man.
Uh,
You're gonna get aggro.
you
You're
can
gonna get
always
aggro. I don't know if
double-check
you're ready
'cause
for
I
it.
dropped the banner for all.
What's Lane? What's going on? No,
We
Fluffy
do
is people
all
too.
peoples
Yeah,
on
there you go.
Spite.
Rare moment I get to
Because-
watch Night since Run was canceled. Oh,
Getting
cool, man.
that
Well, I'm glad you dropped in.
75%
Glad you dropped
marker
in, Daedric. It's good to see you, man.
Before we've rotated too
I have
far
no
with
comment
the
since I
tornadoes
raised me rabbits.
is
Yeah.
a big deal, so that we get those sirens spawn.
Having rabbits as a pet is kind of like having
Optimally-
chickens. They're tasty, but also good pets.
We push. I mean, this group is not pushing them before the tornado, or before the maelstrom, during the tornadoes. We're aiming
What
to
up,
have
guys?
sirens come out as
Hello,
soon
everyone.
as the maelstrom finishes.
Welcome in. I see a bunch of people dropping in.
And that way we still have a full rotation.
So I have a
around the
coworker
donut,
that
and
is
we
buying
have the
2 of our current litter for
opportunity to
pets.
Get them all dead.
I tried a jerboa sandwich, but it was pretty sandy. Oh my gosh. You did.
You know, like
Daedric,
for that last wipe, the
Daedric
reason we had the
murdered.
bridge fail is because the
I need
bridge
to make the
DDs
clip.
Died
I think I brought it over, but I have
from the
footage
maker.
of Daedric. We're playing Dune
They
Awakening.
hit for like 8K.
He kills
a
a jerboa, and then we're riding
the
across the
charms
open
become
desert after
really
that, like not
problematic if we have
10
one.
seconds later, and it might have been a few more than that, but a ship falls out of the sky and
Did
hits
Action
us
Ridley not?
in this giant open world. What are the odds?
I'm,
Hits us.
I'm in the instance now.
We clip into it,
Okay,
and then a sandworm
not a
comes
real
and
pole.
eats us.
not a real pull.
It was amazing.
So much for
Not my real dad.
Daedric deserved it, and I was with him, so I was fine with it.
Did we still have bit?
No.
probably
Oh.
not.
Vitiligo.
Trying to make sure I have my expert evasion in.
Prepare for them.
Oh, bless your heart, child.
If you didn't mention the jerboa, I wouldn't have ever noticed it.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Did someone already hit one?
Somebody did, I think. No? Oh, maybe not.
We deserve to get eaten by the sandworm
Thank
No,
you.
thank you.
There.
for our crimes.
you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Crimes against
For
cuteness.
real. On you, Aura.
3, 2, 1.
Behemoth is up. Oro. Slam.
You know what might work well? Is if I ate some food.
Deluges.
I don't think I'd eaten food in a while. Wonder how long. I wonder if I was running food this entire trial.
Wave.
There's a pretty good chance I haven't been running food this entire trial. Definitely a non-zero
And
chance.
to the left. Stay with tornadoes. Stopping here. 3% to spawn
Dang,
the
I think I missed 'em.
sirens. Keep pushing. There they are, all beams turned outward. There's a siren right behind me. Next one's gonna be at 8. Waves and slam. Get to 11, there'll be a siren right behind us. Oro. If you don't get deluge, go get a red. Slam. Big heals on me, I'm resing
Oh,
Bilbo
where he is. Okay.
while I'm holding the behemoth. Hee. Next behemoth is up. Bilbo. Waves safe. Aura. Deluge out. Okay, we're about to spawn the bridge. Might need to step
Tomatoes.
a little left as these come in. Okay, stay here, stacked. We're getting Maelstrom. After Maelstrom, group go right, tank go left, meet at the purple donut. Get there quick. Waves, flaming group, watch out. Sorry, he slammed right when he got there.
That's my
Sirens
fault.
spawning, come to the right by bridge that we can get. Maelstrom, remember we have heal debuff, be careful. Got another slam. One res. Deluge out. Mage coming down, watch out for sparkles with your deluge. Okay, good. Got a behemoth coming in. Bilbo. Make sure we're doing good damage on that mage. Okay, it's dead. Green bridge, drop ults if you have them. Wait. We're going left. The green donut after the maelstrom. Okay, get out of purple. Stack at the edge of purple. Big contingency. Okay. Get to green donut. Take out your deluge. Siren behind us. Behemoth coming in. One res. Probably gonna be hard to get that one.
I got it.
I got you right, man.
Okay. Siren spawning, one right behind us. Gonna try to
Nope,
bring
tank down.
up-
Ran out of stam.
I'll get it right at the edge of Maelstrom. Grabbing it.
Gone the other way.
Ran out of mag. People died.
Waves.
I don't think it went off though.
Okay.
And we got tornadoes. We gotta run, run, run. Give lots of room because Oro's stuck behind us. Oh my goodness, I've never seen so many sirens.
The parade.
Okay, that's it for that one.
And I'm getting pulled in.
Always
It's going good
keeping
till
our
it wasn't.
beams aimed outward. If we're not gonna be able to kill it with beams, try to at least get dots on them.
Oh, that's fair,
but-
Timothy. That's fair.
The big thing is pushing Teleria. You can do this fight with only one set of sirens if you push the mechs quickly enough. You'll just skip the siren spawn because you hit the next bridge. We can all pull. I'll have a baby pillager in a second.
Perhaps some people need to be reminded that you can't not hit
3, 2, 1.
Teleria.
Yeah, I think all of our arcs know that, but your beam is always hitting Teleria. About the only way it wouldn't is if you're standing in the water and pointing your beam away. That might even hit her. So just be looking for other things to hit as well. I need 2 seconds. It's hot in here and I need to open the windows. Right back.
Thank you for the res. I'll take it anyway.
Oh, are you guys good?
Ulti.
Yeah.
There, I got the ulti.
Oh. You'll have to be good.
So part of the reason for the ulti pulls, for those who don't know, if we don't have ulti, it's tricky to get the siren spawn at a health percentage.
That was way easier to
and
sustain up
if
there
they're
with the pragmatic.
if they're not up while we're going around the circle,
Yeah.
we can't DPS them down, and that means that there might be a siren on the other side of the circle that we can't easily
I
get
usually
to.
use pragmatic,
And then we get
but
too many, and it
I
becomes a problem.
changed to the exhausting because Adam was giving me a
I would
bunch of crap
imagine,
about having pragmatic.
Timothy, I would imagine.
So, but
No,
Well,
don't listen to his lies.
That's because you were in the full parse spot on the rad group where you can
No.
use exhausting.
no, we were actually in Rock Grove.
Rock Grove.
Oh, well, jeez, come on now. Yeah.
I know, but you said that because he said Dreadsail,
Rock
and
Grove.
you said so you can also for
You said
some
DSR too.
Dreadsail.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Claire.
but it didn't say yes.
I am, I have been dealing with Adam's gaslighting for years, and it's just so nice to have some support finally.
Okay. Real pool. Everybody
Okay.
ready?
3, 2, 1.
Big damage.
These guys are funny.
Oro. Slam. Didn't land. Very nice. Deluge out. Waves are safe. And we're going left. Bilbo when you can. Oro passes through. Okay, sirens are up. There's one right next to this behemoth, another one at 4. Next one's all the way at 8. Waves. Gonna be slam.
One healer down.
And last siren is at 11,
tank down.
where group is
That's
gonna
garbage.
die. Okay.
I was rolling. Roll, guys.
No, I will dodge roll the entire maelstrom.
You're wiping, right?
And it happened.
Probably.
Oh
Get out of that.
man, I just had the sickest res on Night Hero too.
What the heck happened there?
That was an eruption.
Crashing wave.
I think there's
Arcing slide.
bit of a desync there.
Maelstrom. Maelstrom. Deluge eruption.
Well, we did have I think no healers for Maelstrom.
Oh, that's when you got a roll dodge. And play.
Bilbo was alive.
Yeah,
I think he was rezzing Oro.
at the beginning, for sure.
Bilbo, no. Unbind your res key.
Get the newspaper after him.
See, that's what Plane told me the other day. Oh.
Unbind your res key. Okay, we need to ult pull. It'll be a quick one. I'll have a
Tramples
full
out.
focus after a second.
Can you imagine a healer rezzing? God.
Yeah, that's cringe, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I would never do such a thing.
50
I
lashes.
agree.
I probably could have rezzed if I wasn't roll dodging for my life during Maelstrom because the healer was rezzing Oro.
Yeah.
We have pragmatic.
did it.
Ridley. You can pragmatic.
Somebody-
a little bit
Oh
from
yeah,
dodge
you can.
as you can.
You do not need to roll dodge, Ridley. You can frag spam and survive a maelstrom with no heals.
I like to
That's
play
how on
safe.
the last pull I sprinted across. I just kept ticking pragmatic every second.
You watch your health bar. As
Excellent.
soon as the shield is consumed, you block and recap. Replaces the shield at no cost.
But I won't have any crux then.
You'll be alive. And
Like Bass.
There was something inspirational about the way you said that. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
On you, Oro. We're pulled.
Oh,
Okay,
I
don't
didn't hit
don't,
it, though.
don't. Just walk
You know what?
into
I
the
just
middle.
realized. Sorry, my blade cloak was up.
Blade cloak will
I don't
not
think
pull
that's a
from the outer
PoV.
edge of the donut.
No, I ran forward. I was gonna drop my Xenas, and I
Well,
forgot.
that'll
my
do
blade. Yeah, I did it.
Don't do that.
Okay.
Xena's last for 10 seconds after you hit it. If you
I know. I
drop
know.
it back
I
here,
dropped
you
right
can
there.
Yeah, my engine started
Yeah.
misfiring.
wait a
I'm
while
still an
to
hour from
recast
home.
up front and not lose your
Oh
uptime.
no, dude. Well, at least you got
feels
another truck
bad
at the
for
in-laws.
Ash. Okay.
A little
On
support.
you, Goro.
He starts to.
Oh,
Sorry.
rip. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Sorry,
this a real
Ash.
poll?
Chaos.
Yep.
It
I'll
is.
just have to beam harder.
You will be getting
Beam harder.
villagers right away. Oro.
Oh my god.
Well, his parse was higher than mine.
My team is so bad.
Ooh.
That was really close.
Waves are safe. To the right, safe to run. Stay with the tornadoes. We will
Move
get
it.
you when we come back around. Stop here for heals. Big damage. We're probably not going to get sirens out for a minute. A little short on penetration. Okay, here they come. There's one at Banner. There's one at 4. There's another one at 2 and one at 12. We got really lucky. They're all on our side. Waves. And
Afraid it was gonna let me have that one.
Oh,
Nah, I got too far ahead. Group stops at 1. Okay, big damage on this. After deluge, go get reses. We've got another behemoth.
Thank you.
Watch
Colo?
this slam. Not yet. Now.
Nope.
Slam.
I kind of realized I wasn't gonna hit the
Waves.
tank, but it was a wishful run over there towards him.
Let me get it.
I was waiting for you.
If there's no behemoths up, let me get the reses. I have Spirit Mastery and nothing else to do but proc PA.
Okay.
And we need damage on boss. This boss is like 17 different DPS checks in one. Bilbo, stay with these tornadoes.
Tank down.
Oh
Oh,
no.
what the fuck?
Oh, and I gotta
blocked that
lead
one.
too.
I hate my life. I'm restarting my mouse.
Oh. Should have seen that coming.
Waves.
Bad, man. Know about this.
Taunt.
I'm up.
Okay. We're gonna be stopping at Banner. I had no resources to dodge. Just
Dodge roll DPS or do your thing.
Nah, just wait. Let's get it clean.
Everybody get okay.
Oh look, I was dodging. All right, I'll blow everybody up.
Okay.
Oh. I look beside me and there's a rabbit
So
head
when
sticking like,
tornadoes
hey.
spawn going right, we gotta move quick, get past.
Gets a
the
little
tank.
carried away
Without that window
sometimes.
while
A little
Bridge
carried
is
away.
Doing the heavy
Come
attack
here,
that
come
it's
here.
safe to run. But if you aren't up with the tornadoes after that, you will get hit with cleave.
Dude, hope your vehicle's okay, man.
Um,
Or you get home okay. It's not a problem.
Doing that swap can be a little spicy, but that allows us to stop the maelstrom. And it's kind of important for Oro to pick up pots and synergies there before he leads. Did you restart your mounts? I'm not sure how you do that.
Yeah. I unplugged it and plugged it back in.
Okay. Quick alt pull. Trample out.
It's on. Okay.
Oh, that's fine. I'm just gonna pillage in our cases, and we're all gonna die anyway.
Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be totally fine.
Actually, everyone does have ult.
Yeah. Gotta enjoy pillagers while we still have it.
Treasure these moments.
That's official, huh? It's dead, huh? Oh, damn.
I mean,
Yeah, we're till the fat lady sings.
40 ult instead of 100. There might just not be anything better to wear, but it kind of sucks.
Just put on
I think
Zoran.
she's saying 11 update to go clean.
I know.
Zoran will be best.
I know.
MK healers.
Okay, here we go.
Hey, that's my job.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Twilight Moon. Hey, Trick, what's up? What's up, girl?
Behemoth spawn nice and close. It should die. Slams. Oro. Very nice. Waves. To the right. Stay with the tornadoes. Stopping here, 5% for sirens. Big damage. Bilbo horn when you can. And removing. Sirens are up. There's one right past the behemoth at 7. Another one at 4. Remember, group stops at 1. Waves and could be a slam. There it is. There's a siren at 2. We stop at 1. We can maybe cleave the 1 to 11 afterward. Oro.
Can't spam heals with
Deluge out.
no
Slam.
mag. Note to self.
Just don't get hit by cleave if you're beaming the 1 at 11.
Oh man, my skills are going off. I have mag.
Oh, scooch.
Go.
Very nice. Okay, next behemoth's coming in. Slam. Waves. Bilbo. Okay, 3% till the bridge. We should push it without tornadoes.
Jawal! Jawal, it's been so long.
Maybe.
It's good to see you.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
To hear from
Yellow
you.
Bridge, we're staying here. Very nice. Behemoth up. Oro.
I maybe should have waited on that pillager, but I was just hoping I can get it back by the time those guys get back. We'll see.
Waves. Bilbo. Deluge out. Looks like we're gonna skip the tornadoes. Very nice. Keep pushing. We got sirens, so one behind us to the right and left. Get those dead. Mage is coming down.
Cool, 6 seconds.
And it's green bridge. Alt if you've got it. Behemoth coming in.
Stack, guys, stack.
Big damage on the mage and behemoth. Watch this slam. Get those reses.
Hit the roll
Active
dodge.
Behemoth well, no,
But you got to be early now,
Waves.
so.
God, it's fucking.
Okay, mage is dead.
Deluge.
We're
Deluge.
deluge out. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna get a maelstrom in 2 seconds. We're gonna have to move quick. We just missed our window.
Okay.
Siren spawning, one right behind us. Get that dead. Get this behemoth dead. And we are going to
Pick up
green
pause.
bridge
Woo,
now.
it's
Go.
ugly. It's ugly.
Link down.
Get to the donut. Oro.
Yeah, he was over there by himself for too long, too far away. No heals.
Looking a little wipey.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, bummer.
Reset. We don't. Okay. Really
Be sure to
gotta
panic and forget how to hit combat pair. Thanks, Daedric. Thank you
avoid
for the
some of
advice.
avoidable deaths like standing in slams.
I thought I was out.
If there's a bunch of stuff out, just everybody gets a huge notification if they're getting deluge. We really needed to get to the next spot at that point, but couldn't get it called out in time.
Looked like you guys were like 20 seconds late.
Yeah. So just let the add-on notify people about deluge or other things.
On a pop.
Just
Do you
like
remember when we couldn't get through the first tornado?
Pardon?
That bridge remembers.
We were
What was
moving
that,
right
Ridley?
along for a while.
Yeah.
Got time for a handful more pulls here.
Between 50 and 35, and we won't get those siren. When I'm calling out siren locations and stuff, after that first spin, you know, cleave them as you can, but the primary focus is Teleria. So make sure you're keeping all your dots and everything else up on Teleria, just while you're beaming, spin around to hit them. Okay. There we go. I do not have pillagers this time, but I do have drakes. And cases. And then just once you get your alt die so that the drakes in our case go on to people who need it. Slam. Behemoth died in an alt?
It's a long
What
haul.
is this black magic?
Whoops, I dropped my ult. Whoops.
Okay, we're good.
To be fair, you usually run them way out.
Yeah, every once in a while. I do hold them in weird places.
Behemoth.
Mostly because I'm trying to make sure that Oro gets my pillagers and
How have you been, Joel? How are
our
things?
cases. because we're trying to get him
I
to
don't have any.
500 for sacks. You probably should have Trample and
I mean, I could
Low
set up an ult
slash.
pull deck, but I don't wanna.
it saves a lot
I could do
of
it.
time. We'd get more pulls and get the clear. Anyways, for reals, on you.
3, 2, 1.
Pretty good. Home of the cold right now.
Bilbo.
Oh no, a lovely gift for my baby trolls. Oh yeah, I hear trolls can carry a lot. They can harbor a lot of diseases. You got to be careful. Sicknesses.
Slam.
The baby ones are the worst of all, from what I hear, because they go to troll school, and then they all spread them around. It's one of the ways I think trolls spread the communal
Waves are
diseases
safe.
they have. Well, I'm sorry to hear it,
To the right.
but glad you're here nonetheless.
Oh,
Stopping here. That was a fast maelstrom.
killing Gerard.
Okay, get
That's
moving.
Believe you.
Oro when the behemoth spawns. 2% for Sirens. Here they come. Waves. Slam.
Don't take this yet.
So Siren at 4. Another one at 3. Group stops at 1. Don't go past the behemoth.
Whew.
Okay, whoever doesn't get Deluge, go get the res. Slam.
Bruh, I got that res, I thought.
Bilbo.
Did he take it? Did he take it and instantly die? Probably.
Got
It's
another
not good. I think it's like his
behemoth
first time in here. He's doing great. Under the circumstances, that's for sure.
coming in. One res.
There's a lot to learn here.
Slam.
Away from the light. Piece of shit, bro.
Oro when you get it. Waves.
Trample.
Okay.
Skill's not
Siren
casting. It's
behind
killing me.
Oro. Should be dead in a second. Deluge out. We're probably gonna have to move for the second tornado. Oro when you get it. Yep, just keep the lead, Oro.
Oh, too late.
Well, too late now. Okay, you're leading. When it happens like that, you just can't
gotta run.
get behind us fast enough. They don't spawn right between us, so you gotta keep the lead. It's only the first tornado we can really get away on that. Another batch of Siren. One at 4. Waves, Slam. Sorry,
Started
it's
a little
kind of
early
the
on
middle. Siren at 1. Another one at 10:30. Oro Colo. We gotta get the banner back to where we started for this maelstrom. Lost the behemoth. It's my bad. Watch this slam.
Actually, keep that on him.
Okay, reses. Don't
I'm
push
being
Teleria. I'm
Okay.
gonna pull the behemoth to the back. You're not resing, you're killing behemoths. We don't want to push the bridge till we get all the reses.
Nobody's
Probably
getting
screwed
reses.
with sirens, but you know. Waves and slam.
I don't think anybody's resing.
No,
Really?
it doesn't
Go on.
look like it. I am, but you
Something like
know.
that.
Bad timing for res.
Yeah, I just got
GG.
We were gonna die anyways with no reses. So.
I
It's a
unbound
thought,
my
please.
res button.
I thought about resing.
Did that go through,
Please don't
Ridley?
rely on me for reses. I get bullied.
I think I got that res off.
Ridley is
So-
pending.
Oh, yeah.
You got me, but I wasn't getting up.
A wise move.
Well, that was recoverable if we actually had gotten the reses and accepted.
I
Nah,
would've
nah.
accepted the res if
he-
everybody wasn't dead when I got it.
That was my desperate attempt at trying to help. I
That's
think things had gone wrong by
It is
that
my
point.
fault.
okay.
No, you called to get reses and nobody came for
Trample
like
out.
30.
We've got time for one more pull. Oro, huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Gee.
uh-oh.
Okay, I guess this isn't our last ult pull. Did anybody die that needs ult?
I'm good.
I'm
Nope.
good.
Plane's
Oh,
good.
Go ahead.
Amanda's
Tristan, you burnt. Need all.
Spare truck required. All
I
right,
don't
excellent.
trust need.
Okay, you guys are up. So pillage.
You found a vehicle cache? Oh no, I looked to the
You got
side
that.
and I saw the poor little rabbit in this chair that she realized that I saw her.
Okay. Oro, there's an Arcasis.
I try to pet her when she's up
Bless your
here
heart,
too,
child.
and she's not having it. She just wants the treats. Because she knows if she acts crazy enough and gets on the arm of this chair
Take a
beside
bath.
me, and I'm worried she's going to fall
In the hot
off, that I'll
tub.
give her a treat to get her to not do that.
Rub a dub and I get back in the
I
tub.
feel like I'm being extorted. Like, I'll jump off
I
if you
almost
don't
made
give
it
me a
past
treat.
there that time.
I'll do it.
Oh, who left the instance?
Bilbo?
Bilbo?
Rilber.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Where'd you go?
I don't have any soul gems, Adam. So I just.
She is. She's a little too
Oh,
smart.
I have
Well,
a ton turbo.
I would have given you soul gems. Rez, we gotta wait for you to walk.
I have 3 stacks in my
You'll be
bank.
fine.
You need a stack. You could have just, asked.
I mean, you
Because
could
we're
just pull
friends
me
and
in.
friends help friends out.
So, how's everybody doing?
We need
to
your
Adam.
horn off the rip
Yeah,
and your buffs. We gotta push those sirens out.
you get it as soon as you pull me in.
All right.
Come on,
Okay.
get running. Right. Oh, Jesus.
Let's just do
okay.
it. Let's pull.
Well, scuff the
3,
last pull. Here we go.
2, 1.
Oro.
Combat prayer.
Clam.
Oh, these buttons not going off sometimes. It's enough to
Out.
drive a healer crazy.
Waves. To the right. Make sure you run. Stay with the tornadoes. Stopping here. Oro passes through. Big damage. Bilbo as soon as you get it. Actually, no, strike that. Oro. Siren at 7. Next one's past 4. Slam is out. Waves. Group stops at 1. There'll be a siren right behind. Don't go past the behemoth. Slam.
Woo!
Whoever doesn't get deluge, I'll get the red. Where are you at? I don't even see you. Okay. Got another behemoth, Bilbo. Slam. Oro. Okay, big damage. Waves.
Might have been playing with fire a little bit there, just because of the desync.
Can't target the other one.
But
Okay, take out your deluge.
the gamble paid off, I guess, today.
That wasn't me.
I think that was me.
See,
I just didn't see it.
So done,
It
scab.
was.
Wah, 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 wah.
I didn't see it, but I think it was
Thanks
me.
for watching the stream, everybody. Like and subscribe.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to get a compilation of group wipes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
apparently. Oh
for
my god, bro.
I mean,
It's some really, really good ones.
on the plus side, us lacking my buffs for the first few seconds didn't really matter. You just got to look at the positive side of things.
oh my god.
Nah, that's the only reason we got that, Dave.
Yeah.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. Did we confirm that was me?
Yes.
It
Okay.
was.
Perfect. Perfect. Good. I'll add that to the clip library.
So, just out of curiosity, how many weeks do you have to go without deluging to lose the dunce cap?
There is not a clear answer to that question.
It was on me for like a week.
So the dunce cap belongs to whoever the last person to delusion group was. There's a lot of dunce caps that were floating around that never got removed. I mean, it's kind of permanently on me, but that's okay. For anyone else, it's supposed to be taken off when it gets moved to somebody else. I took yours off.
When the public shaming we feel has sufficiently changed behavior, they're allowed to remove it.
Exactly. Yes. Shame. Shame.
Adam, would I be able to snag instance again?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I cannot
Oh, what
stick
a
around,
sneaker.
but you're more than welcome to.
Who needed gear?
I have a full group
Does anybody need?
ready to
I thought
Oh.
you did.
loot.
We have tomorrow. We have
All right,
we have
never
2 more
mind.
weeks
He's
to
got a
get
full
this done.
group ready to
Tomorrow
pop
we need
in.
to-
Oh god,
Yeah.
don't say that. Don't say that, Mando. I'm
Is that
away
when
tomorrow.
the update happens?
Well,
2 weeks?
Yeah,
I only-
yeah. June
womp
2nd.
womp womp.
Oh, nice.
That sucks.
3 weeks. Is it?
That'll be easy
I
'cause
just
we're gonna be
I
doing
didn't
the
even
DPS.
start to
Well,
move. I didn't even try to
If
move.
it's June
Just blew up
2nd,
in group.
we
well-
have 5 more raid days.
There we go.
Oh, we're talking
Oh yeah,
about
there we
before it
go. There we
changes.
go.
I'm hoping we pop it before that. Confident that we can.
Yeah, we did good today.
If we don't, the update should make it easier.
There would be something. We better get all the achievements then, Adam.
There will be a little bit of a reprog on Reef, because obviously the current strat that we are using will not work. I think with the increased damage capability, that's going to change
Thanks
how
for
that
coming, Flynn.
fight looks quite a bit. But the increased tankiness from subclassing. You know, I'm not actually in a tanky build there. I'm completely reliant on the magma for survivability. But I think if I'm actually built kind of tanky and have the magma for when we have 4 of them, it should be okay. I mean, it's a we'll see what we get kind of thing, but
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering how some of the other things are going to shake up with Azure being basically rendered
won't
useless
matter.
for
Won't matter. There's so much raw damage gain from that update. And it's not that Azure's unusable.
it
It's
won't
just
be as easy to
you,
prop.
you can't have everybody running it. But you can have, it might actually be 2 people is the best way to go about it. It's hard to tell.
All right. See if there's any other
But I
discussion.
mean, you're just gonna have so much raw damage that U46 without Azure is still gonna nuke U45 with Azure.
I'm looking
I mean,
forward
it'll
to
be
having it
farming
for
new sets for some people, which
Does raid composition consist of a
honestly
specific
kinda
setup,
what
or do
MMOs
people
are
bring whatever they
supposed to
want?
be, is constantly farming new sets, but you know, we've had Reliquin since Cloud Raid.
1 second, Reezy, and I'll answer that.
So
see if anything else is going to get
I'm not
said.
that worried about it.
Wondering, are we gonna be with that? Would we adjust kind of class comp there, or is it still all gonna be beamers?
It's probably going to be.
Oh, it's absolutely going to be all beamers.
Yeah, it's going to be 8 beamers though, not 6 or 7. Maybe 1, but I don't think so.
I think 7.
For Zen. Yes, I'm sorry. Someone needs to run Zen. Yeah, what am I? I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Yeah, they'll need Zen.
You're gonna have 1 super jailed support DD running. You won't need Tosh, but they'll be in Zen, something else, and they'll be running like a knife and some other support skills.
Okay. I gotta head out. See you all next week.
Later, man.
Yeah, you need to fill tomorrow, correct?
Not tomorrow?
Yes, I do need to fill tomorrow. It's unfortunate.
Oh no.
Don't have to jump over there with Whitman, with Jara.
Actually,
see you guys later. Oh man. Whew. Excuse me. Does raid composition consist of secret setups, or do you have people bring whatever they want? So I made up. I could pull it up on the screen actually, if you guys want, real quick. I made up several. So I've got one, and I'm not sure this is entirely done. One of the things I did with this is I was trying to make compositions that, well, it didn't pop up. Hold on. So there's like 2 more meta setups that are kind of generically meta, right? So you've got you got the 1 Zen DPS, which could be a handful of things, and then you've got, obviously your supports there. I think generally speaking, I don't know why this computer isn't popping up. Sorry, my other computer doesn't seem to. There it goes. Let me just pull it up real quick. Yeah, so I think I have 5 comps here. I was just like, how many can we make and how many do we need? So I have one like kind of pug group set up here that basically you require 4 skill lines on your supports, 1 kind of on each, but it's actually 3 on specific supports, and then 1 that you just need on somebody, which is Winter's Embrace. So you got Green Balance, Earth and Heart, Grave Lord, and Winter's Embrace. And with this setup, you can have 1 colo, and 1 person running colo. It's on the off tank. They're coloing on cooldown, which isn't hard to do every 30 seconds. And then you've got two supports running Horn, and they're extending that Horn, and then you've got one kind of flexible. So you're running SPC and PA, and then LE, Crimson, Pearlescent Ward, EC on the tanks, and then you have a Rojo healer still. So in a pug group where you're not going to be able to get people to stack for War Machine, you'll want to do that. You'll still want to run Rojo, so you just put on PA. Basically, it depends what everybody is running. Like if all your DPS. We'll have to see what the meta exactly shakes up to be. Right now, it's looking like we need a little bit of penetration and we don't need crit, but it depends what skill lines the DPS take. So if you're running, I'm gonna forget the names of the various skill lines, so maybe I don't want to say. But basically, if you're not running, a lot of people drop Grave Lord, and that drops down penetration. But I think we picked up some crit damage. And so, obviously, you need a bit of penetration, and that's where you grab the Crimson or some other similar set or something. And then if it ends up like something changes, and everybody goes back to the Gravelord skill line instead, then you might be in a situation where you need critical chance. if you're in a mixed group and you don't know what the hell everybody's bringing, then you want more of both of these. So you just have them in group to make sure you're at pin cap, to make sure you're at crit cap, or at least as close as you can. The horns, you're not really worried about major force anymore. You're just worried about the duration of the resources for the extra damage, because they do give damage there. Yeah, for the sweatiest setup I have, again, that's still kind of generic. You're doing stacks for War Machine or equivalent, and you're right now. I think it's looking like we're dropping Gravelord and grabbing. You'll have plenty of crit damage, so you just need a little bit extra pin. So it's LE, Crimson, Naz on the main tank. There's specific skills that everybody has to run too to be entirely optimal. Basically, what I have, and I don't know if I want to give this away, but I have like everybody in like 3 out of the 4 supports are all running siphoning, the siphoning skill line, which feels bad. And the reason they're doing that is because they're chugging potions because of the pillagers nerfs. And so it's just like, I mean, I don't love it. It really on the like meta setup I have, like the sweatier one, there's 2 flex spots. Yeah. Like you can drop siphoning if you don't care about having enough ultimate. But basically you're at, like pretty much everybody has set skill lines they're running, like literally. So I was going to do builds for all of those setups because they're pretty much locked in. There's some flexibility on the healers. You've got basically 1 skill line on each one of them, but there's some skill lines that you still want to run. And there's some that are like more meta than others that, to make sure you get enough ultimate. Like you can almost glyphic on cooldown still. So that's one of the things I have going on here. And then someone's attroing about every, 12 to 15 seconds, 11 something to 15 seconds, and the berserk from that last 10 seconds. So you can basically have atros down all the time. I don't know. And then you're gonna run a MK, just depending. Like you might have MK on a healer in a lot of these setups, or obviously if it's not good on a particular fight, you don't run it. But yeah. Anyways, we'll talk about that tomorrow though. So some of them though, like you can bring whatever you want. The more meta you get, the problem is with the changes to Pillager's Prophet right now that everybody needs to run siphoning to get enough ultimate for it to make sense, for everything to be meta. Whereas before with the Pillager's Prophet, like we had, everything was a flexible, like there was tons of flex spots. You could kind of do whatever. So I think it's really unfortunate that they nerfed Pillager's Prophet. And yeah. I know it's early yet, but do you think Rojo build would be viable in the next patch? If so, what are your initial thoughts on which subclass? I do think Rojo will be viable, Bill. I actually have like a meta setup where you're still running Rojo because it can be more difficult to do the stacks. And at some point, depending on what you're doing, if you're adding layers of difficulty and complexity to a group, like maybe you just want to simplify things. And I think having a healer run Rojo does still simplify things. So, but I have like a War Machine set up as well. Sounds depressing. Yeah, it kind of is, Where Moogle. Honestly, like it's done pretty bad things to the meta at the high end. We'll see on Monday, but I don't know. Maybe I need to just do a video where it's just like Dear Zoss, like, because it forces everybody to have to take class skill lines that help with ultimate. And so you don't get a lot of choices, and that really sucks. So I think Rojo builds will be viable. I think that there'll be a lot of people wanting to farm up War Machine, or basically the War Machine and Master Architect. Yeah. Which is like War Machine is the stamina version, Master Architect is the mag version, and they drop from the Clockworks. Thanks. Yeah, it seems War Machine will be used a lot going forward. Yeah. So in the setups I have, several people were in War Machine, and it's kind of like you need to know who your person is, and it's like you need to like put a diamond above somebody and just be like, hey, stand near your person, because it hits the 5 people nearest you and the 5 people nearest you. So one's off tank, one of them's a healer. And then I don't really think it matters for Rojo, like who's running it. I mean, you could argue it doesn't really matter. Like, I think people liked it being on the Warden healer, but like green balance, like you're not losing any buffs. I don't like none that I can think of. It's not like you're gonna drop your green balance buff, the extra health or whatever. Like you're always overhealing the group, so I don't really think there's a chance of that. So I don't think it really matters that much. I mean, if you needed the major force, you get a little bit of bump from that, but I don't think it really matters very much. So one healer kind of looks like, from what I have here, you're either Rojo and then the other one's SBCPA, or you're SBCPA and then MK War Machine. So it just kind of depends. Yeah, the whole goal of subclassing was to expand the diversity. Instead, it just locked it down more. Well, it did expand it. It was expanded, Weremoogle, and then they nerfed a set that there was nothing wrong with, and it had been good for 3 years. Yeah. It seems DPS and tanks got a huge bump, while Hill's sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place in game content. Yeah, well, yeah, tanks did get a huge buff. I think heals also got a huge buff, and they're the ones who had the flex spots in this roster that I have. So there is some flexibility there. They also so I think tanks and healers are good. DPS, it's just that nothing can compete with the beam. The beam is just, it lasts for 4.5 seconds. So even if other things parse above it, they need to parse significantly above it, and it needs to be more. And they have it where it parses a little bit more, and some high-end, super sweaty groups might run non-beam builds for certain fights where they don't need all that cleave, but it's a vanishingly small group of people, because for most groups, just having the beam will increase your damage because it's an easier rotation. Although I will say the beam rotation in the new patch is I would say considerably more complicated than, not that it's super complicated, but it's considerably more complicated than it is currently. I'm just going to focus on getting my druid ready so I can heal and tank at the same time. There you go. Yeah. So I think it's, I just think without the changes to Pillager's Prophet, they were doing fine. Like, you can only expect so much from Zoss, or I only expect so much from Zoss. So, you know, what was ever going to happen? Like, it was never going to be probably what we wanted. You know, Adam said at the beginning of this trial, like, he was like, he thinks that they watched 81 Puppies videos and took them seriously and didn't understand. I think he might be right on that. And I say that because 81 Puppies has said some really nice things about Zoss. And if when you do that, they'll listen to you. If you're at all critical of them, they don't want to listen to you. And it's kind of like it's just a weird relationship that Zoss has with the community for the most part. So yeah, I think the Pillagers was like one of the dumbest random things that they could have done. And I mean, knowing them, they'll double down on it. Like, people have speculated that it was, we'll probably talk about this more tomorrow, but like, people have speculated that was a way of nerfing damage. They brought damage up too high, but like they had already said they were okay with it. So like, Rich didn't want to look stupid. So then they nerfed, ultimate or something. It doesn't make any sense, and the stuff that 81 Puppies did, like half of it was like a meme in the tank video for sure. I think he was just incorrect or like emphasizing things differently in the healing videos, but I know that they'll watch him. And so, or I think it's very likely, I suppose. I mean, he addressed Zoss. That one video he did, he like glows them up. Like, so he's like so positive about them. And he also, in addition to that, in addition to being like so positive about them, he also says like leave comments down below, like like kind of implying that Zoss was going to read them. And I know they'll do that sometimes. So I think he knew that the Zoss was going to be reading their comments to get, and he was also like, and I'm going to delete anything that's not nice so that they would read it, you know? And it's just like, if you're that much of a Care Bear, you probably shouldn't be in a publicly facing, you know, business. Somebody's got to have thick enough skin to actually get all the feedback. I mean, the reason that I'm running, so right now, this is a great example. The reason I'm running Funnel Health in this group is because I kind of had like forgotten about it, honestly, because it used to not be good. And then also normally those kind of heals are like, it's kind of like in the category of radiating regen. They're very situational, but some people want to use them everywhere. And I kind of like, no, don't use them everywhere. They're not, doesn't make sense. And somebody left a kind of rude and insulting comment on one of my videos, like about like, why didn't I include it? And like, that was garbage and, you know, whatever. And you know what? They were right. And I told them, thank you. And I didn't take the insult, you know, the insults personally. I was like, yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. Like, I kind of knew it, but I did know it because I've Nightblade, I play quite a bit. And, but I just been like sleeping on it because it's like, oh, there actually are more places where this is useful, this type of skill, than I really give credit for. And, I mean, the same thing with the DKs, right? With the, cauterize, and turns out to be an incredibly good skill, even in 12-man content sometimes. So I was just wrong about that. And, you know, I'm better now for it. My builds will be better now for it. And ZOS can't handle that. They can't handle someone giving them feedback in a not nice way. They want to ignore it. And then like, you know, well, you just told them to do that, but you were mean about it or not nice enough. It's not even about being mean. It's like not nice enough. Yeah, your game is going to suffer. Your business is going to suffer if you do that. So I'm getting flashbacks of your toxic relationship comment when you discover Guild Wars 2 mounts. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Where Emigo's referencing, like, I got on a mount in Guild Wars 2. Oh no, did it freak out? Okay, sorry, I was on a different screen. And can I mount here? Yeah. Like, the mounts in Guild Wars, like, they move differently. They're not just reskins of the exact same mount. They all move differently, and they handle really good. You can't turn on a dime. There's a turning radius, so it makes it look so much more natural. And that game was just as old as this one, so you can't like, you know, turn on a dime, which I guess it's not as bad, but this is a little silly. You know, so like, you know, some mounts handle a little bit better, and when you're riding on them, it just feels better, and they have special abilities. Some could jump, some could do other things, and they also have flying mounts. I mean, you know. Patch 35, I think, was the prime example of ZOS paying no mind to bad feedback. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of them. You know, some of the developers have commented on some of my videos that I've made. They did it on Twitter, and then they deleted their tweet, which, you know, it's all good. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not trying to run anybody through the ringer, but in that situation, I was like, listen, I won't speculate why they did this. You know, and then I was like, and then I put forth the most positive example I could think of about why they did this thing. And the developer was like, oh, says he's not going to speculate, then speculates. And like, on some note, that's fair, but I was trying to be as kind and as like, you know, oh, maybe they did it because of this, because this is the best reason I could think about, because all the other reasons are completely stupid. And they were like mad that I speculate, you know, or whatever. They were just, their feelings were hurt, and they couldn't separate, you know, their feelings about something from getting feedback. And if you can't do that, you can't be in a customer facing industry. I worked for a guy, so I've worked for a handful of people with independently wealthy with past jobs, and he, you know, various levels, millionaires typically. Maybe one of them might have been a billionaire, I don't know. But mostly millionaires. And he was in a business where he worked for like a couple of people. Like, you know, that was it, right? Like, his business was servicing like a couple of clients, you know, or a handful. He had a personal relationship with every single one of his clients, okay? And then he tried to go into a business where he had hundreds of clients a day. And it was a very customer facing business, and he couldn't handle it, that some customer would complain, and he just couldn't. he'd be like, this feedback doesn't make any sense or whatever, and he just couldn't handle it. Not that what I mean by he couldn't handle it, he didn't know what to do with it, and so he couldn't understand just a lot of things you need to understand whenever you're in a customer-facing business, and a lot of the especially older programmers. When they got into the business and they thought they were thinking about getting into the business, social media isn't what it is now. And so it's funny because you see younger developers and they're good. The younger developers can be on social media and can have positive interactions with the community for the most part. And it's a lot easier for them to do that. And, and if you don't want to do that too, that's also an option. ZOS and ZeniMax in general often does this thing where, like, it's like saying, it would be like me having an account and being like, this is my personal Twitter account. Also, I'm Night Horror from Night Horror Gaming. Is it my personal account if I'm always talking about games and I'm always talking about what I do? No, and ZOS kind of thinks they can have it both ways a little bit too, and so they also get into some issues there. So there's some of that stuff where it's just like a cell phone. It's like a cell phone. They're bringing it on themselves and getting kind of mad at everybody else for it. But anyways, just a little bit of ZOS talk, guys. I know it's not the funnest conversation for everybody, but it does matter if you care about the game and you want, not everybody needs to care about it. I'm not saying that, but it does matter. So I do try to talk about it from time to time and help make heads or tails as someone who is in it all the time. But anyways, we'll call it here for tonight, guys. For those who don't want to talk about this stuff all the time, I'm sorry. I don't mean to do that to you guys. Hopefully you click off or whatever whenever I do that, but I try to keep it as minimal as I can and keep it positive here, but some of this stuff just needs to be talked about a little bit. And I do think it's helpful too for other, I know some people that are independent developers and they're, younger people or earlier in their career or whatever. And I think this kind of information and feedback is helpful for them. And so that's another reason. So anyways, that's it for today. Appreciate all you guys hanging out. Wearing Miggle, hope you get home safely, man. I don't know if you got there already, but it was good chatting, Bill. Good talking with you as well. Oh man, let me go through the list. I know we got a lot of folks here. If I can, without my audio bugging out. Junior, it's good to see you. Jawal, great to see you again. Daedric, glad you dropped in, man. Sorry your group got canceled. Timothy, good to see you. Waslain. Vatra, of course. Timothy, again. Guppysaurus, Aeon, Lyriel. I appreciate all you guys dropping in. I think that's as far as my chat will go back through. I know Ghetto, Vaughn was in earlier. I think he just dropped in to say hi. Wampus, Chicken, of course. And I don't know. I'm sure I'm missing people. En route. Okay, cool. Well, cheers and good night to you as well. All right, guys. Have a great night. We'll catch you tomorrow. Oh, Vatra, it went all right, man. Somebody else grabbed the instance. They had a full group, man. I was calling for you, but we're getting there. I wiped the group on the last pull. I just blew up in group, man. It was a little disappointing. Oh, no, your power went out. Oh, man. All right, well, I was just signing off, man, so I'll catch you later.